Good morning. Let's do this. Welcome to Torture Tuesday. You're going to want to check out the stream today. Trust me. So hop on board now. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch while you're hanging out. As always, like, follow, and subscribe so you can find out what the show is up to. Even when we're not on the air, as always, you can listen to the show. Just download the app for free. Get us in your in-home smart speaker. Check us out at rock1061.com. Marshall, are you emotionally and physically ready for today's show?
I tried to do everything I could. I tried to get enough sleep. I ate a little something this morning. Mentally, I don't think you're ever really mentally, when you go into something like this, I don't think you're ever really mentally ready. But, I thought about how it would be, what it would taste like, the occasion that we're putting ourselves through. But, yeah, I think I've done enough due diligence. I think I'm ready for this.
All right, so top of the 8 o'clock hour, Torture Tuesday is back today. Marshall and I each basically doing the one-chip challenge, but this is the duel. So we'll each be eating one of the hottest chips on the planet. It's got, Pepper X?
Yep.
I believe the world's new hottest pepper. But we can't do our first Torture Tuesday back just with a hot chip.
Right.
We've got to up it a bit. So we've got the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew that we're going to muddle with Carolina Reapers that you grew in your own backyard.
Yeah, look at that fat boy. Look at that little fat boy right there on the live stream if you're watching it. Yeah, these guys I've curated in my own garden. So yeah, we'll put one of those in there. We'll muddle it up. And then I even brought in some spicy honey and some tagine. And we'll do a little rim right there on the glass as well. So we'll eat the chip, and then to really complete Torture Tuesday, we'll need to wait 5 minutes, and then we'll need to drink the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew with all of the spicy hot stuff in it, and eat, I guess, the Carolina Reaper that'll also be inside of the glass. This is dumb. I understand it.
Oh, it's dumb.
And I understand the people who will be watching later today will be hopefully dying of laughter while my insides die of, everything that's happening to us. So I'm excited for it. I'm excited for everyone to have a good time later on at our expense, 8 a.m.
Now, one thing I didn't think of when we did the afternoon show, when we do a Torture Tuesday, we went home afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not doing mornings. We do a Torture Tuesday. We've got our whole day in front of us.
Yeah, it's a little bit rougher for sure. But, yeah, it should make the day interesting. Because we've got some pretty important big boy stuff to do after the show today.
Good stuff. Torture Tuesday is back. Don't miss it today at the 8 o'clock hour. We'll be joined by Mac. She's in studio for Chicks on Dudes. Marshall is going to get quizzed in the face. I think you're going 10 for 10 today.
Okay.
It's all about NFL quarterbacks. So I'm going to give you 3 quarterbacks. You have to tell me the team they all played for.
Okay.
So I think you're going
sure
10.
Thing.
I think you're going 10 for 10. All right, call, comment, and text today. What do you do that you know is not cool? You just don't care. You do it anyway. We all got something. And, of course, we'll kick off the show with About Last Night. We're talking golden ticket, Willy Wonka style. Vikings radio announcer kind of goofed up a little bit over the weekend. And we'll kick off the show with info about a Lost Boys reboot. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Good morning. Here's Pop Evil. It's their latest tune. It's called Survivor. Rock 1061.
Morning, Wanda, Mac, Jeremy. Good morning. Yes. Torture Tuesday is today.
Mac is up bright and early. Guess we did ask her to come in.
Yeah,
today,
Mac's coming in at 8 o'clock today to, I don't know what she's going to do. She's going to supervise, possibly run the board, depending on how bad we get.
Emotional support.
Yeah, just emotional support.
I forgot one thing. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is gonna be fun today. I'm only gonna use one of these Carolina Reapers in each glass, just in case you're wondering. Just one of these bad boys. But don't worry, I've got safety gloves that I'll put on while I'm making sure and putting together our concoction today. What up, Mark? First time watching the stream. Nice. Well, welcome to the show, man.
All right.
Bright and early this morning. So today is Torture Tuesday. Jess, how's it going? Today is Torture Tuesday. We're going to get to that at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. So we're 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours away before we hit Torture Tuesday and kind of jump into what we all just talked about there. This first hour, for anyone new joining the show, we do About Last Night. We do 3 of the weirdest, silliest, most interesting stories from the day before. And then top the 7 o'clock hour, our question of the day is, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Tell us what you do, and we'll share your stories top the 7 o'clock hour. We'll get into some trivia for our last pair of POD tickets. That show is tomorrow night at Victory North Savannah. I will be talking to a member of the band. I don't know if it's going to be Marcos or Sonny. I'm pretty sure it's Sonny.
Okay.
They haven't 100% confirmed that, but we'll be talking to them tomorrow on the show. Obviously, we have Quiz in the Face, Chicks on Dudes. So, packed show today. Pretty excited to get to it.
Now, you said you ate something this morning to prepare yourself for Torture Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
What was your breakfast of choice?
So I went to Sam's Club on Sunday, and I just got one of those like microwavable breakfasty sandwichy things.
Okay.
So I just popped that in when I got up, and I just ate that on the car ride over. So I got a little bit of a base. You know, that's the biggest thing when you do these heat challenges. Some people don't know whether they should eat something or not prior. It's always good to have something in your stomach when you're doing a heat challenge, just in case you are ever challenged to one by one of your dumb little buddies. Make sure you have a nice little meal inside of you, and you don't have to go like full Michael Scott and eat like a pound of, pasta or whatever he eats. Fettuccine Alfredo, I think, is what he eats before the 5K. I've seen The Office way too many times. But it's always nice to have a little something.
Yeah, learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Learn from our mistakes.
So Jess, who's on the stream this morning, was up in New Jersey and at a big major festival where the Pumpkins played, Billy Idol, and Pearl Jam played their first show in 3 years. So I was talking to Jess last night. I was like, how is that? Because she was sharing videos. She was like 5 feet away from the stage. I mean, she was right there.
All right, guys, be right back. Story 1. One thing about living in Santa Clara, I can never stomach all the damn vampires. Lost Boys reboot. It's coming. Story's on the way. Story number 1 about last night. Now, Marshall, I think there are several movies that are just perfectly 80s. Yeah. Breakfast Club, Goonies, Say Anything. I throw The Lost Boys into this category. Typical 80s over the top. It's got a killer soundtrack. It features both of the Coreys, and you got Kiefer Sutherland at his absolute coolest.
Yeah, Lost Boys was like one of the best movies growing up. I don't know why. I just love that film. I grew up with that one. It just hit all the notes. There was hot chicks in it. There was a topless man playing the saxophone who was very oily or sweaty, depending on what you think he is. At the very beginning of the movie itself. I mean, it really hit all the right notes.
This is still one of my favorite movies, so I'm slightly skeptical of a reboot, but I'm a fan of a reboot. So I'm 100% in on this.
All right.
Until I realize it sucks, then I'm 100% out.
Well, all right. So they're redoing The Lost Boys. Now they have hired Noah Jupe. He is the young kid who was one of the leads in A Quiet Place, and Jaden Martell. He's also another one of the kids, awkward-looking kid who I think played Bill in the very first It film. So they're both going to be in this film. Now, we don't know what characters they're going to play. I'm guessing the Frog Brothers, if they're going to put them together as a duo, although one could be playing one of the Corey's roles. I guess they're both Corey. Anyway, it's interesting on what characters they will play and how they'll switch this around to make it more of a contemporary Lost Boys film.
I guess that's my big concern because, I mean, movies out of the 80s feel like movies out of the 80s. And this definitely does. Like I said, I think it's one of it screams 80s when you watch this movie. So I don't know. I'm going to miss that if it's gone. I would like maybe a tinge darker. I always, am a fan if you could just go maybe, I mean, it's not your stereotypical scary vampire, type of movie.
Yeah.
But I'm cool if they take it just a step further in that direction.
Yeah, for me, it's just like staying with practical effects because that's what it made The Lost Boys very, very cool. It was just, I mean, it was 80s, but it looked cool at the time. And I think if they stay with practical effects and don't go like all CGI on us, I think this will be a lot better than we all think. Now, what we don't remember is the Lost Boys film actually had 2 sequels, and they came out somewhat recently. So there was another Lost Boys film called The Tribe that was released in 2008, and then a third film, Lost Boys: The Thirst, that came out in 2010. We're going to pretend like those didn't happen. Those are mistakes. Those are on the studio's my bad list, and we're going to go with whatever this new reboot is. I'm into it.
Now, who plays the old crazy guy, like the uncle? I think you get like Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, wow. That's actually a really good. What about the guy who just played Dale that first season of The Walking Dead?
Oh, dude, excellent choice.
Yeah, just an old, weird, cranky guy. I mean, I know there's a lot of them out there. Connor, you could be it.
I was just going to say, that sounds like me.
Put some more gray in your hair.
All right, the Vikings had a chance to win the game against the Cardinals this past weekend, and for a split second, their radio announcer thought they did. Got the audio coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Wait, he was the kid in the Quiet Place that needed his ass whooped? That kid? No. Was there a kid in that? Oh, in the second film, maybe? Anyway, no.
I don't remember.
The kid they hired, which is Noah Jupe. Great name. Morning, Eric. The kid they hired to be in the Quiet Place, in the Lost Boys film, is from A Quiet Place. He was like the son of the main family they followed A Quiet Place around in. I forget his character's name.
Now, like I said, this movie has got one of the all-time great soundtracks from the 80s. You have NXS on the soundtrack not once but twice.
Right.
You've got, let's move it up here. You've got Roger Daltrey doing a cover of Elton John's Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. You got Echo and the Bunnymen covering The Doors' People Are Strange. And then you have one of the best theme songs from a movie ever in Cry Little Sister. That is such a good song.
Marilyn Manson did a cover of it. Think they'll use that?
Dude. Probably not. Never mind. No, this soundtrack is perfect. I'm oddly interested in checking this out because I absolutely love this movie.
I think they would actually be served best if they honestly just had the same soundtrack and just added a song or two.
Yeah. I mean, do you have people remake the songs? You do legit go with the same one?
No, just go with the same ones.
Okay.
That, or I mean, when it comes to like curating incredible music soundtracks, you know who's really good? Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, and James Gunn have proven to be some of the best music curators when it comes to popular music being like interweaved in music or in movies. So I think that's honestly the best way of going about it. Hire one of those guys,
just do the music,
or just you know what works. Let's just keep it. Let's just try it out.
Can you say, how did our budget go from 20 to 35 million? Well, we hired Quentin Tarantino. Oh, as a director? No, he's just putting together a soundtrack.
Hey, man. What's Quentin Tarantino really doing right now?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking about how the next movie will be his last. Morning, Eric. Morning, Mark, Jess, Mac.
Mac with the hard take of that kid from A Quiet Place. She goes, that's what I'm saying. His character needed his ass whooped. I blame everything that happened to the family on him. Jesus Christ.
Is that a good take? I don't know. I haven't seen the movies.
Jesus, Mac. It's just rough. It's a rough take. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. But he's a child.
So yeah, seriously, after the show today, I've got like the biggest company meeting I think I've been on outside of like the all company meetings we had during the pandemic, just, so everybody can see everybody's face. So that'll be fun as I'm sitting there, dying on the inside, sitting there trying to, I'm hoping it's not a video. I made non-video this one if it is. Just voice only. Nobody needs to see me sweat. Gabe, you okay? No, not.
Before you leave, I have a call at 10:30 today. I know you've set up doing calls on this computer before. I just want you to show me how that's done because I've never done that before.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
All right, guys. Well, once again, thanks for hanging out this morning. Chill on the live stream. Once again, 8 o'clock. We are going to be doing Torture Tuesday, all the fun stuff. The highlight of it being the duel. It's the one-chip challenge that you see in those little coffin-shaped packages. This one, it goes a little bit above and beyond that. It involves the new Pepper X pepper, which is the new hottest pepper in the world. Let me look up the Scoville unit on this real quick. Let's see. Pepper X is 3.1 million Scoville units.
Yeah, that's toasty.
It is twice as hot as the Carolina Reaper, which would make it the hottest pepper in the world with 3.18 million units, but this remains unconfirmed by the Guinness World Records as of 2021.
So, not the hottest thing we've done. So, the Death Nut, with some of the stuff they do on that final nut in the challenges, I think there's 13. And the Toe of Satan, which we did during the pandemic, it was like a live stream only, is 9 million. So not the hottest we've done, but still miserable.
Yeah, not fun.
I mean, you get to a point where, yeah, it may be hotter. It's all just stupid at that point in time, though. You hit 1 million Scoville, and you're just like, yeah, this is just dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Charles said, I tried to show Max some love yesterday and listened to her show on Bob. Enjoyed her speaking during breaks, but that music is horrible. That has to be the nicest thing Charles has ever said.
True story.
Max going to be in the studio today at 8 o'clock. She's going to just join us as our emotional support person.
Yeah.
No one shows up early to work here, except sometimes Stacy. But we just don't know if anyone's going to be here. We don't know if we're both going to die. What if we both have medical emergencies at the same time? Max, the person who dials 911, or just drives us to the hospital.
Make sure we're on the air too.
That's third in that list.
Is
just so you know. Yeah.
Is it? Nah.
Yeah.
Ben, who are you asking? So today just got trivia later on tonight. I should be fine by tonight, I hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you'll be fine. So yesterday, a story came out. Cotter, you'll relate to this quite well, which is why the reason why I'm bringing it up. Disney Star Wars sequels obviously certainly didn't have their fans, but Marshall Lucas doesn't count herself among them. The Oscar-winning editor behind the original trilogy and ex-wife to George makes her thoughts known on the sequel, saying they don't have a clue about Star Wars, the people at Disney, and criticize the decision to kill off franchise icons like Han Solo and Luke Skywalker. Spoiler alert. So this lady, former wife of George Lucas, once again, her name is Marsha Lucas, says they don't get it. And J.J. Abrams is writing these stories. When I saw the movie where they kill Han Solo, I was furious. Absolutely, positively, there was no rhyme or reason to it. I thought, you don't get the Jedi story. You don't get the magic of Star Wars. You're getting rid of Han Solo. And then at the end of the last one, they have Luke disintegrate. They killed Han Solo. They killed Luke Skywalker. And they don't have Princess Leia anymore. And they're spitting out movies every year.
Well, they're not spitting out movies every year. I disagree about the death of Han Solo. I thought it added weight to the movie. And, I mean, Han wanted to die, or Harrison Ford wanted to kill off the character at the end of Empire because he thought it would add to the movie. So I think the death of Han Solo fits. The Luke Skywalker stuff, yeah, I agree. I didn't think he needed to kill off Luke. I don't think that really added anything to the movie.
She goes on to say, and I think it's important to appeal to a woman audience. So now their main character is a female who's supposed to have Jedi powers, but they don't know how she got Jedi powers or who she is. It sucks. The storyline's terrible, just awful. She goes, I remember going out to the parking lot, sitting in my car and crying. I cried and cried because I didn't think it was very good. And I thought George had such a rich vein to mine, a rich palette to tell the stories. There were things I didn't like about the casting and things I didn't like about the story. I didn't like it. And there was a lot of eye candy CG. Yeah, so former, editor of the first trilogy of Star Wars films, not disconnected, then reconnected.
Everybody still on? I'm looking at
I think everyone's still there. Yeah, that was really weird. I just got a notification that we stopped streaming, but now we're back on immediately. Okay.
All right, guys, got about 40 seconds. Story number 2 about last night. I feel for this guy.
That was very weird.
All right, guys, be right back. Have you ever screwed up something on the job and then instantly realized your mistake? What if you did it with thousands of people listening? It happened to Vikings radio announcer Paul Allen over the weekend. Got that story. Story number 2 about last night. Now, Marshall, nobody's perfect. We've all messed up on the job. However, for most people, their job is not live on the radio when the screw-up happens.
Yeah, it's difficult to be a radio announcer, not really talking about us, but, calling a football game, it's another world completely. It's difficult. It takes a lot to be prepared. I mean, you're on the air for 3 hours, 4 hours with interviews and everything. It's not an easy job. And even when it comes to the game, you're emotionally exhausted. Yeah. Because you've been working and paying attention and focusing for so long.
So this past weekend, the Vikings are taking on the Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals were up by, I believe, 1 when Vikings kicker Greg Joseph lined up for a 37-yard potential game-winning field goal. Now, Paul Allen, who is the play-by-play announcer, I think he just kind of got caught up in the moment. I mean, I think he was just excited. Dude was ready to make a big call on a game-winning kick, and unfortunately, this happened.
High snap, put down. Joseph, come on! It is good! No, he missed it. Good. Are you kidding me? He missed it right.
He missed it right.
Oh, my heavens. Oh, he missed it right.
What a gut punch to a team that play after play toward the end fought its way back.
Oh, missed it by like a foot.
And just,
oh, my God.
I feel for the guy, man.
Yeah, these guys are fans of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
So to hear their hearts break live on the radio, I don't know why I love it, because I'm a Chicago Bears fan. I just love it a little bit, probably more than I should. But, yeah, I feel bad for those guys. I mean, in the moment, it was very close. The field goal was very close. It just missed the upright. Just sailed right over it on the outside of it. The Cardinals picking up the win over the Vikings. Ooh, that is a moment. I don't know why. I feel like we're kind of defending them just because of the profession and what they do. It's very easy to call that once again in the heat of moment, but people are not allowing them to get off that easy.
Dude, I've been doing radio for 20 years. You're gonna mess up, and your mess ups are live on the air talking to people. Back in the day when I first got in the radio, I remember calling Led Zeppelin's Misty Mountain Top.
Oh.
And I had listeners call.
I want to go there.
I had listeners call in and just give it to me. You would have thought I called this dude's mom a whore because the amount
Robert Plant or Jimmy Page,
the amount of rage they had, and I just one little goof up, So I feel for this guy so much, man. Like I said, I just think dude wanted that big call.
Yeah,
he wanted that one that they're going to play back and like promos. They're going to use for the next few years, and they will, just not how he was hoping for.
Yeah, on a bit of a blooper reel. Yeah, it's going to be a tough look for him for a while.
All right, coming up next, one more story. In about last night, Jelly Belly went all Willy Wonka, yet it kind of backfired. Stories coming up after a day to remember. It's everything we need. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
All right, guys, once again, thanks for hanging. Yeah, I don't know why my operating system kind of just ditched out and then reconnected immediately. So you guys may have lost feed for a second there, but everything is back up. I just checked there. So if you're following us on or watching us on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, you should be good to go.
All right, so we got about 2.5 minutes. We'll get to story number 3.
So today's question of the day, while everyone's on the stream nice and early this morning, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Share it with us and tell us a story there, and we'll share your stories here top the 7 o'clock hour. Got a great reaction on social media with this one.
Yeah, it was good.
So we'll once again share your stories with our question of the day, which was once again, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care and you do it anyways?
So Kevin Bacon, dude's 63 now.
Is Kevin Bacon really 63?
Yeah. His wife, Kira Sedgwick, 56. They've been married since like the 80s.
Yeah.
So he recently posted to Instagram, and it was a pair of her panties, it's a thong, and on the
Was she wearing them?
No.
Okay.
So the tag was, sometimes doing laundry can be fun and full of surprises. So you see like his reflection in like the washer, which is, thinking about Kevin Bacon doing his own laundry is still weird to me. But on the thong, it's like bedazzled, and it says "I heart KB." So she's got a thong that says "I heart Kevin Bacon."
That's awesome. Still keeping the love alive.
She replied with, "Thank you for airing my dirty laundry." I'm assuming they're clean at this point, but there you go.
Perfect.
Good for Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick. All right, guys, 46 seconds.
So yesterday I talked about a story about Machine Gun Kelly kind of talking crap about Slipknot at the Riot Fest in Chicago. Well, if you thought Corey Taylor wasn't going to respond, it definitely happened. And now apparently Corey Taylor has shared a couple of screenshots of an email exchange between himself and Machine Gun Kelly. I have not read them, but I will share them here in just a moment.
Yeah, hold that thought. We'll be right back, guys. So what if Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ended with Charlie going, you know what? On second thought, I don't want the factory. Well, it happened in real life. Got that story coming up. Story number 3 about last night. Last September, one of the creators of Jelly Belly, David Klein, announced he was retiring and he'd give away a candy factory Willy Wonka style. Now, this isn't the legit Jelly Belly factory. It's just another one he owned in Florida. Now, this was an elaborate treasure hunt. 50 golden tickets hidden, each in a different state. There's like a grand prize riddle. I mean, all kinds of stuff that you had to figure out. Well, the winner was 39-year-old Andrew Maas of Colorado. He got the winning ticket. He found it under a bridge in Kokomo, Indiana. And now he's the proud owner of a 4,000-square-foot plant that makes sandy candy and other treats.
Wow, that's incredible. What are sandy candies?
I've never heard of them. I don't know. But the problem is, dude doesn't want the factory.
I wouldn't want the factory either. I would just want, it was probably more the thrill of the hunt type of thing. But I would also, I would just want like a payout.
Well, and it sounds like what he's getting. He said he's not in the position to move his family from Colorado to Florida, which is where the factory is. He just legitimately liked it, like you said, for the thrill of the hunt. So Klein, who is the owner, has decided to give him the factory, but he's then going to buy it back from him.
Oh, that's cool.
So they don't say how much he's giving him. I can't imagine it's like he's giving him full price.
No, I bet you he gets like 20 grand, and that's kind of it.
You think that's it?
Which is still well worth, the time and effort when it comes to it. I mean, owning a factory for sandy candies down in Florida, probably not worth it. I got a feeling. I don't know. I feel like they don't make a ton of money. I mean, it's Sandy's candies, and apparently, I was looking this up just a moment ago. These sandy candies are just like kind of a make your own candy, do it yourself kit type of candy.
Okay.
I don't know. They became popular apparently on the Food Network. So I don't know. I think he's making the right choice with the sandy candy.
Now, I guess over the past year, 35,000 people were involved in this hunt and solving the riddles, looking for the golden tickets. Now, if you found a golden ticket, you got $5,000 just for that alone. But, of course, the dude from Colorado, Andrew, scores the big prize of the factory. So, you think 20? $100,000.
I think it's 20. No way he's giving away $100,000. No way.
He was giving away the factory.
Yeah.
Why not $100,000?
There's a lot of costs that probably get alleviated by him not owning that factory, though.
Very true. All right, coming up next, if you missed it, today is Torture Tuesday. It goes down the top of the 8 o'clock hour. Both Marshall and I will be suffering today. We'll tell you what's going down coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Good morning, Holly. How are you? All right, so Corey Taylor from Slipknot, Machine Gun Kelly, they do not like each other, apparently. Machine Gun Kelly talked crap about Slipknot on stage the other day when he said he was happy to not be a 50-year-old dude wearing a mask up on stage, which obviously was pointed towards Slipknot, who are headlining one of the nights of Riot Fest in Chicago. So apparently the two exchanged a few emails in regards to the slight. And let's see. Apparently, it was MGK who shared these emails between the two. So Taylor has responded in a tweet of his own. He goes, "I don't like people airing private S like a child, so this is all I'll say. I didn't do the track because MGK apparently asked Corey Taylor to do a track with him.
Okay.
Because I didn't do the track because I don't like it when people try to write for me. I said no to them. So without further ado, #receipts. This is all I'm going to say about it." Okay, sorry. Corey Taylor did share the emails. Sorry, first time reading it. And of course, the emails aren't loading. Anyway, so this is a fun little back and forth between Machine Gun Kelly and Corey Taylor.
So it sounded like Machine Gun Kelly wanted Corey Taylor to do something with him. He wrote his stuff. Corey Taylor's like, nah, I write my own stuff, so I'm not going to do it. And Machine Gun Kelly got butthurt.
Yeah.
Okay. Dork.
Eric says that he already gave away $250,000 of golden tickets, assuming all 50 were found.
That's true.
Probably.
No, that's very true. See, that was math. Thank you for being there, because we couldn't have done that.
No. So Machine Gun Kelly has already responded to Corey Taylor. The star responded to the internet backlash by claiming that Slipknot frontman Corey Taylor is just bitter. His feature got cut from the pop-punk album Tickets to My Downfall. Corey did a verse for a song on Tickets to My Downfall album. It was effing terrible, so I didn't use it. He got mad about it and talked to a magazine about the same album he was almost on. Oh, Christ. Anyway, those two are going to be best friends, I could tell. Jesus. Charles, thank you for answering our question of the day.
Right Said Fred, the band known for Too Sexy, or I'm Too Sexy, are thanking Drake because Drake used a sample of the song in his song, Way Too Sexy. And the duo thrilled that their song is back in the limelight. They offered to take Drake out to dinner. Guys, make Drake pay. Drake's got all the money.
Well, they obviously got paid for the moment he sampled that song.
I agree, but he's still making more. Why are you paying?
Let's see. The question of the day, Tony, you asked on the chat, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? You know the artists who get their song sampled, in a lot of cases, make almost as much as the artist who samples the song if it becomes a hit song. Like, it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, the residuals and the breakdown, the cuts that people will take, because essentially you're just reworking the song.
Yeah. Now, I guess the question is, and I don't have an answer to this, see if I can find it. Did Right Said Fred sample something for I'm Too Sexy? Did they sample something on their own? Or is that pre-sampling before it got crazy?
That's a great question. All right, guys, coming up here in just a little bit, we're going to go over what we're doing for Torture Tuesday today. In a few more minutes, we'll we'll show off some of the ingredients and stuff that we'll use for our Torture Tuesday.
All right, here you go. So the band originally recorded this as an indie rock song. Would love to hear that. DJ Tommy D, an acquaintance of one of the guys, programmed electronics around the original voice, while guitarist Rob Manzoli added a riff borrowed from the Jimi Hendrix song Third Stone from the Sun. So I guess it's not a true sample.
Tony says, watch this show, ? I don't know what you're talking about. Tony.
Us, I think. Maybe. Watch this show. Watching us every day. It's not cool. Just ask the guy who commented the other day on Facebook. It's not cool.
Classic.
All right, Scott, brand new Pretty Reckless. Only Love Can Save Me Now. Going to run down details about today's Torture Tuesday. Then, like Marshall said, we'll get into the question of the day. Remember, trivia now at the bottom or the end of the 7 o'clock hour. Got one more pair of tickets for POD. That show tomorrow night at Victory North, so we'll give those away. Keep looking at this, going, hoping there's like an extra hour between, some us now and 8 o'clock, but there's not.
Yeah, Tony, your comment was not cool. We were talking about Star Wars a little while ago about how George Lucas's ex-wife did not like the new trilogy. And then, of course, I pop on to this website right here. And there's a couple new Star Wars developments. First and foremost, the game developing studio that did Heavy Rain and Detroit, they're actually apparently going to be developing a new Star Wars game. They do some really interesting games, so that would be fun. And then another Star Wars story. It looks like Disney Plus's Obi-Wan Kenobi has wrapped production, according to this latest report. So maybe we'll see some Obi-Wan. I would guess we're probably not going to see that until next year.
Yeah, I think the poster I saw said 2022.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, at this point in time, you might as well. You've got some Marvel stuff you're still getting to. So,
what else does Disney Plus have on tap this year? They're going to do that Book of Boba Fett. That's coming out in December. What else is
Hawkeye
in November? Is that it?
I think so, because I think they decided that none of the movies they released the rest of the year are going straight to Disney Plus.
Right. Eternals comes out in November. I don't know what else. I'm going to look up real quick. They talked about Miss Marvel and Moon Knight coming out this year, but I really feel like those are coming out next year.
Yeah, I don't see how they come out this year. There's just too much going on. I mean, maybe initially.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man, Max said in theaters in December. So, yeah, Disney's got like one major thing a month for the next bit. Ooh, yesterday a new trailer for Halloween came out.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah, I retweeted that. If you follow us on Twitter, follow @JohnMarshall8. And then I retweeted the new trailer that came out just yesterday for the new Halloween Kills movie. Halloween, it looks great. I think I saw a review on it already that said it was good, not great.
Okay.
It was like a 7 out of 10 someone put or something
That's
like
not
that.
Horrible.
But I really, really am excited to check that out. And they're going to release it in movie theaters and on Peacock. The good old cock. They're going to release it same day. So I think I'm just going to watch that one at home on a good old dark and stormy night.
Yeah, I think same thing.
I think that comes out October 15th, I want to say, release dates. Ooh, I guess it got some early reviews out for it. IMDb 7.7 out of 10, Rotten Tomatoes 60%, Metacritic 47.
Oh, damn.
Sure. Halloween movies are never like,
no, I know,
not just like Halloween the franchise, but like horror movies in general are never usually graded high. Tony says, are you guys staying dry? As much crap as you guys give you? Tim said he cleaned up a lot yesterday. Oh. I don't see anything.
I will say there's a ladder out in the hallway. There's 2 of our guitars that were hanging up that are down.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
I'm guessing maybe there was a leak around that area.
Oh, okay.
I did, because the first thing, as I was sitting at home, all I could think about as it rained for like 12 hours straight was we're going to be swimming in the studio today. So I came in and everything was dry. So I'm guessing Tim had to dick with that yesterday as well. So.
Yeah, Halloween Kills comes out on October 15th. Once again, it's coming out on Peacock. Even if you want to watch that movie, you can subscribe to Peacock for $5 for the first month. That's way cheaper than going to see that thing in the movie theater.
All right, guys. 15-ish seconds. Be right back. Want to see two grown men suffer? Well, get on the stream today. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Coming up at 8 o'clock, Torture Tuesday is back. This is the first torture of a brand new Torture Tuesday season. Now, typically only one of us must suffer, but since it's the first one, we're both jumping in with a one-chip challenge called The Duel, featuring Pepper X, the world's newest, hottest pepper.
Yeah, that comes in at 3 million. Almost jumped a little higher than I should have. 3.16 million on the Scoville unit. But we're not stopping there. First and foremost, we're going to put a drink out, and that drink will save us, but it will really hurt us, Cotter, because the drink is actually flaming hot Mountain Dew. I was able to procure a couple cans of that. But on top of that, we're going to smash in a grown Carolina Reaper that I grew on my own house, my own little garden. So we're going to throw one of those in there. We're going to mash it up with this little masher guy. And then we're going to put a rim of Mike's Hot Honey infused with chili honey on the rim, and then throw some tagine, spicy, seasoning on there as well. So this is going to be interesting.
Those are some of the angriest looking peppers I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
I just picture you, Marshall, standing out in your backyard, yelling at the peppers, just cursing at the peppers, belittling these peppers, just making them more hot and more angry.
No, it was actually just mostly begging them to grow. I got such just a few, man. It was crazy. But here's what's going to happen. We're going to do the one chip challenge, and we've got to wait 5 minutes. And then after that, we have to drink all of the concoction that we put together. Once again, it's going to be a honey and tagine rim with a flaming hot Mountain Dew and a Carolina Reaper kind of mashed into it. This should be fun.
You can watch it live this morning. Get on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Watch Torture Tuesday today. Once again, going down at 8 o'clock. All right, call, comment, and text this morning. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? We could dedicate a whole hour to Tim the Engineer.
Oh, yeah.
On this very topic. 800-394-1061. Call, comment, and text. What do? You know it's not cool. You just don't care. Want those stories for the 7 o'clock hour? It's Cotter and Marshall. Rock 1061.
Sorry, Mac. Tagine, whatever. I just threw a little J in there. I'm American. Tony says that the ceiling tile that is missing in the front was so soaked it caved in. We had to drain the AC pan. There was a lot of mopping involved, and filled half the large trash can with water. Oh, cool.
Awesome.
So our friends at A Perfect Touch Massage are having a great time over next door with all this rain. Charles, I don't know the name of the roofing company. You think I would, because they were parked down from our building for 2 months redoing this roof, but I honestly don't remember what they were called. Do you?
I don't.
Yeah. I mostly just tried to ignore them every day, but it was kind of difficult mostly because they were slamming on our roof during our morning show.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm going to get some coffee ready. I'll be right back.
What was what Tim did yesterday for you guys? I have no idea. Tim, we were out of the office yesterday. Cotter and I were dropping some vehicles off for maintenance yesterday after the show because we have 27 different things we do here. And we didn't get back till around lunchtime, and I think we both pretty quickly left. pretty quickly after that. We both left. So I'm not for sure what Tim did, but there was a couple things that were hanging on the wall, guitars and everything, that were suspiciously off, and a ladder kind of hanging in the doorway. So I didn't even notice there was a tile missing. Interesting. All right, guys, Torture Tuesday is on the way here in about an hour. We'll also get to our topic of the day, our question of the day. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Please share your stories inside the chat on this beautifully rainy Tuesday of ours. You can also call us up, 1-800-394-1061, if you have a story you want to share. Also, you could text at the same exact number. Good morning, Sandy. Don't worry, Sandy. Cotter has not run away from you. He is he's just going out to get coffee. He'll be right back. I know you'd love to see him pained from our previous discussions. And it is just ridiculous outside. I am with Wanda 100%, sick of this rain. It needs to stop. I was going to mow yesterday, which is hilarious, even thinking that I was going to. But, plans. All right. Last night was a sad game, mostly for the fact that the Green Bay Packers won. Absolutely clobbered the Lions. Aaron Jones ruined a lot of people's fantasy football leagues by scoring 4 touchdowns. So I play in a fantasy football league where I had Aaron Jones last night, Cotter.
Okay.
Aaron Jones had 4 touchdowns. I lost by 4 points.
Holy crap.
I almost came back and won a fantasy football league with pretty much just Aaron Jones. Didn't get it done. Tony has 3 new leagues, she says.
Jesus. Hey, Mamacita.
Packers won 35-17 last night. So the Packers and the Chicago Bears are in first place in the NFC North. No big deal.
So got a package from a record label.
Okay.
Don't get these as much as you used to. Figured I'd open it up here.
What do you got?
I don't know.
A lot of rapping.
Oh, from Ice Nine Kills. New singles called Rainy Day. It's actually very fitting.
Wow, it's very useful today.
For today. This is maybe one of the most useful record label gifts I've ever had.
Yeah, open it up, see if it has, I'm guessing it's a branded.
Don't believe in the superstition, I guess, here. There we go.
Wow.
Kills.
The
It's already falling apart. There we go.
Nah, it's just user error.
There we go. I'm ready for when the roof starts leaking.
Yeah, no, you're good. No, Tony said that apparently a ceiling tile in front of my office apparently fell through.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
I think all of us would have thought.
All right, guys. Once again, Torch Tuesday is top the 8 o'clock hour. But one thing we got to do before we get into that, we got to give away some POD tickets with Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. Last pair is going out today, and that's going to happen at 7:30. But before that, we got to get into our question of the day. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? If you have not shared yet, feel free to call us up, 1-800-394-1061. You can text us to that same number, or you could drop your comment into the chat. Once again, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Is it really what? So if you open an umbrella inside, what's supposed to happen to you? Just bad luck?
I guess. I don't know. Tony must believe in that because she says, great, now the building's going to burn down. Thanks, Cotter. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see. According to this, it's bad luck to open an umbrella indoors. A rigidly spoked umbrella opening suddenly in a small room could seriously injure an adult or child or shatter a fragile object. Even a minor accident could provoke unpleasant words or a minor quarrel, themselves strokes of bad luck in a family or among friends. That's in the first thing that's written on Google. So there you go.
Sure.
Also asked by people in regards to umbrellas, is it bad luck to give someone an umbrella? Umbrellas are a bad idea to give as gifts, according to
Why?
Google.
They're practical.
Because the Chinese word for umbrella sounds like the word for breaking up. Give somebody an umbrella may insinuate that you feel your relationship with them has fallen apart. Okay, Ice 9 Kills wants to break up with you, bro. They're sick of your shit. They're sick of your shit, Cotter.
It's not them, it's me. Yeah.
I mean, but they did give you the umbrella.
That's
so
true.
It's kind of on them.
So according to Assurion, the tech company, they did a recent poll. Americans check their phones. Can you take a guess how many times you check your phone a day on average, according to this poll?
Oh, I'll probably check my phone 60 times a day.
According to this poll, Americans check their phone 96 times a day, which is about once every 10 minutes you're awake. That is up 20% from a poll in 2017.
Yeah, we're in front of our phones a lot. I'm not going to lie. I'm in front of my phone a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Especially during the workday, because I utilize my phone as another screen when I am working, doing things. So when I'm in the studio here on the air, I don't usually look at my phone, but I'll tap it for time or use it as a stopwatch. So I do look at it some in here, but when I'm off the air, I'm using it as another screen from wherever I am.
Yeah, I get that.
So the Pretty Reckless, they've hit their 7th #1 single with their new song, Only Love Can Save Me Now, which I swear to God sounds like 3 other songs they've had.
It sounds like the first song they released off of this record. This song is not my favorite off this record. Death by Rock and Roll, I think, is one of the best songs they've done. I think that is a great song. This one is not my favorite.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking it is. But apparently this track features guest performances from Kim Thale and Matt Cameron of Soundgarden.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that why hit #1 because it actually structurally sounds incredible.
All right, we still have like 7 minutes. I'm going to go get my coffee. I can drink something normal before.
I think Cotter's just trying to hit a new record of leaving the studio in an hour. Speaking of checking your phone in an hour, Cotter's left 3 times now in the first hour of the show. It's pretty good. Someone should keep track of that. Gibby, if you're watching, just like in the background, maybe not commenting, be the guy that puts that stat up there. We need stats on this show. So the Cotter and Marshall Show Fantasy Football League, it's currently going on. Speaking of phones, I don't even see mine. Maybe I left mine in my car. Well, that works. The good news is, well, I lost this week. I don't want to win all of them. Did you lose this week in the Cotter and Marshall Show League?
Yes. I lost in both the leagues that I am in. It was not a good week. So yesterday you put the Bud Light fall seltzer pack in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
When do we want to try that? We want to do that this week?
Why don't we do that on Thursday?
Okay.
Let's do that on Thursday's show because, obviously today's show is packed. Tomorrow, Tomorrow on the show, we'll be doing a interview with one of the guys from POD. So we'll have that on the show, and we can kind of do the seltzer review. We'll do that on the live stream on Thursday.
Okay. We got about 5 minutes left.
So that's before we get to the top of the hour. Once again, our question of the day, guys, for everyone hanging around on live stream. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Go ahead and share your responses with us, once again, via the live stream, or you can call us up, 1-800-394-1061.
Saul Smart hit us up with something. So
Cool. You leaving the studio? I think I left my phone either in my car or my office. I'm going to go grab it.
all right, cool. All right, if you guys have something you'd like to share for today's topic, hit us up. Busy show. Trivia. Once again, don't forget, we moved some stuff around. So we're going to do trivia at the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour now at 7:30 instead of 8:30. Torture Tuesday. If we make it through Torture Tuesday, Marshall will get quizzed in the face. I think it's an easy quiz for him today. I think he's going to nail it 10 for 10, depending maybe on how much he's hurting after Torture Tuesday, which is just stupid. We've got the duel. We're each taking a one-chip challenge. Pepper X is the pepper used on these. I believe they, Marshall said, 3 million Scoville. Taking a look at these. Here's what they come in. Feast and, oh man, those seem, oh, that's a much smaller chip than the typical one-chip challenge. So that really kind of makes me nervous, guys. Yeah, that's like half the size. I mean, the one-chip challenge chip was huge. All right, that makes me nervous. That means this thing is going to be brutal. It's like we don't even need that much. This thing just kicks your ass. But, of course, we're not just going to do the chip. We've got those peppers from Marshall that they're like leaking in the bag. That oil's got to be brutal. So we're going to do that and mix that in with some Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. And now I heard that really isn't, flaming hot, but we'll find out. So my dog, Mr. Blonde, hates the rain, hates walking around in wet grass. So getting him to go outside and do his business can be hard, a situation like yesterday. So every time he'd go to the door, because he knew he had to take care of business, he'd open the door, he'd look outside, see everything was wet. He's like, nope, I'm out. So finally, before bedtime, I was like, we gotta take him outside. I had to stand outside once again with the umbrella over my dog.
Oh, yeah.
So he'd go out and do his business. The most spoiled dog ever.
Yeah, dogs. Some dogs have no issue with that. Other dogs do, man. My dogs would not do it last night. My dogs would not. My dog Jax went out when it was sunlight, and he did it. But last night just refused to go outside at night. And usually he's going out 3 or 4 times easily. Charles says it's 95 days till Christmas. Ugh. Are
you serious? Damn.
It's like 40 days away from Halloween. Let's not even talk about Christmas. You know what? You know what grinds my gears, Cotter?
What is that, Marshall?
I went to Sam's Club on Sunday. And I walk in, and just a few weeks back when I walked in there, they had some Halloween stuff up, like, the floating phantom or whatever, like gabagool garbage Halloween stuff that they have.
Right.
It's all gone. They shoved it away. They stuck it away in the middle of an aisle. And that first big front row,
right
after you walk past the initial electronics section, all Christmas.
Already?
All Christmas. It's September 21st.
So here's my question about it, because you've talked about it for the past couple of weeks now, how you've seen less Halloween decorations out in stores.
No, it's honestly, no offense to the South, it's the South.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. Here's my question. Stores are going to put stuff out if it sells. So does the decorations just not sell in this area? So they're just like, it's not worth our time?
I don't know.
They're not making money on it?
Well, Tony and I from the Horde apparently are the best Halloween customers they have. No, I don't think that's the case. I think people really do enjoy Halloween.
Well, I'm not saying they don't enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy Halloween, but I'm not going out and buying a bunch of decorations. So I guess, like I said, my question is, they're just not, because I mean, if they were making money on this stuff, it'd be everywhere, right? Or no?
Here's the thing. I mean, I've been, just over the last few weeks, I've been in a couple different spots in Illinois, in middle of the Florida. I mean, I feel like they have so much more stuff. I don't know why. I feel like maybe it's just Georgia. Maybe Georgia hates Halloween. I don't know what the hell the issue is. But, yeah, it's super weird to me that there isn't more Halloween stuff out there.
All right, we got about 30 seconds.
So how do you want to run this break?
That is a stellar question. Do you have anything?
Yeah, I've got one.
Okay, you want to start with yours?
That's fine.
Cool, start with yours. We've got a couple here. I'll bring up the cargo shorts one because that seemed to be a big one.
Okay.
We can kind of comment on that as a whole. All right, guys, here we go. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? You're going to do it anyway. 800-394-1061. You can call, comment, and text this morning.
So one thing that I do that I honestly don't care what people think about, Cotter, is my outfits. You know, I'm at a point, I think I'm 38-ish right now. I just don't care what people think about what I wear. And a few years back, I mean, my evolution of style has changed. I used to wear a lot of button-up, short-sleeve shirts, whether they had watermelons or limes or lemons, brightly colored, ridiculous, stupid shirts. I don't care really what I would wear. I'm not a fashionista. I'm not going to pretend like I am. But I'm also trying not to dress, I don't know, I don't think I'm too out there. But I've gotten less and less frugal, less and less. I don't really care too much about what I wear anymore. So I've been really getting into floral print, whether it be shorts, baseball caps. I mean, like actually here on the live stream, there's my Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, greatest baseball team ever. There's my floral print right there. Hat. I mean, I don't know why. I just love this stupid garbage pile of stupid neon colors. It's just kind of my deal. So I think that's what I kind of, I don't care about anymore. Mostly just about what I wear in general. Like, I'm not going out to the mailbox in, like, my underwear and wife beater or anything.
Right.
But, I think just wearing, like, ridiculously neon colors, mostly for attention, I guess, is just kind of the thing that I do that I just don't care about.
No, I agree with you 100% on this. It's like I've liked vests, for years. I'm just like, I've never bought a vest just because, I don't see people wearing vests. Is it a thing people are doing? And last year, I just, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm going to commit to the vest, and I can't. I'm happy because pumpkin spice season, fall. That means vest season is almost back. I'm going to be busting out the vests again, so I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
So I'm right there with you, man. I really don't care. You want to judge me because what I'm wearing? Go right ahead. You know what?
I'm going to.
Oh, I know you are.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I'm comfortable with it. It's fine. And I think that was kind of the one thing that really stood out on all of the Facebook comments. There was John. There were several others. Cargo shorts seemed to be a bone of contention with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Guys wear cargo shorts, man. Plenty of pockets, all kinds of space to carry stuff.
Yeah, I was shamed out of cargo shorts and I jorts. I think in the same exact summer season, it was one of my last years in Las Vegas where the guys of a morning show relentlessly beat me down over a week when I did the rare combo of wearing cargo shorts and then jorts back-to-back days. So I don't think I've worn either of those in quite some time.
I'm never going to hate on cargo shorts. I mean, I think they're super handy. I mean, like I said, all the pockets you will ever need. You can carry everything you'll ever need. You know what? If you wear cargo shorts, don't let anybody talk down to you. Wear those cargo shorts. Wear them proudly.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to judge you. But like
that's what you do. I mean, I could show up wearing the exact same outfit that you would wear, and you'd be like, what are you wearing that for? I mean, so you're just going to judge me regardless.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's fine.
Cotter, this isn't about you.
No, I know.
This isn't about you and your stupid haircut. Okay, Cotter? and your glasses you got from Kmart. Okay, Connor? It's not about you. It's about what our listeners are saying. Like this comment here that we got from Jeremy from the stream. Once again, Connor, our question of the day is, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Jeremy says, I was told at my age that adding neon lights, glowing car emblems, and door accents on my new car was not cool, but I don't give a damn. You know what? I don't think you should give a damn.
I don't think anybody at this point should give a damn. I mean, do what makes you happy, man. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what one person says.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes, Connor. Sometimes.
Does it depend on the person?
Yeah, really, it does.
Okay.
I mean, like if Lauren Wolverton, our friend and fashionista, came in here and absolutely roasted me on my outfit, I would second guess probably what I was wearing that
Really?
day. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I probably would.
Why?
I don't know. I would look at myself and be like, maybe I am making some wrong decisions.
Well, I mean, you are.
Yeah.
But why?
Exactly.
All right, 800-394-1061. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? We got more of your stories coming up. Here's the Foo Fighters. It's Making a Fire. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 1061.
All right, we're about 4 minutes away from the break. If you have anything that you want to add in for our question of the day, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Feel free to dive on in, and we'll get to that here in just a bit. This next break, I'm guessing you don't have anything?
I do.
Okay, so why don't you start off here? I'm going to bring up from the Facebook page, I've highlighted ones from Renee, Sugar and Spit, and Anthony Collins.
Yep.
Maybe even Dylan Odom, so I've highlighted those. May get to one or two of those.
I think Nick's is good on the stream or on the Facebook page.
Thank you, Elaine, for chiming in with that. All right, guys, once again, question of the day is, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Also, heads up, got trivia coming up next for your last chance at POD tickets. The guys are in town tomorrow with All Good Things. Is that what they're called? All Good Things?
Yes.
Yeah. And Sleep Signals is not coming, but From Ashes to New is.
Yeah.
So it's one of the rare dates that Sleep Signals is not a part of, unfortunately. But you'll have your opportunity to win yourself the very last pair of POD tickets coming up here in just a moment. With Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. I actually have 7 questions that I fully wrote today, Cotter, which is actually something I didn't have yesterday.
I will say mine I did not fully write. I ripped off most of those. But I did not rip off Quizzed in the Face. Once again, I think Marshall's going 10 for 10. The only thing that prevents you from going 10 for 10 is you being wrecked from Torture Tuesday.
Okay.
Because it comes right after Torture Tuesday. It's basically about NFL quarterbacks. I'm going to give you 3 quarterbacks that all played for one team. All played for one team. Mm-hmm. And you have to tell me the team they all played for. So.
Okay.
I got about a minute and a half.
Good morning, Thomas. Good to have you back, man. Also, everyone here on the chat, once again, as always, thank you so much for joining us. Just before we hit Torture Tuesday, I'm going to ask you guys a favor. Not right now. Not right now. I'm going to ask you guys to share our live feed on whatever platform you're on, just whatever it is, wherever you can. If you're on Facebook, log into our Facebook or whatever. Share it to your friends on Facebook. I want a large crowd of people staring at me dying this morning doing our Torture Tuesday. So I'm going to ask for your help, but don't share it now. Share it when I tell you just before 8 o'clock today.
All right, we've got about 45 seconds.
All right, diving into our next set of comments for our question of the day, which is, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? We had a listener, Sean, Horny for Smoked Meats, message us last night around 10 o'clock, telling us just how excited he is for Torture Tuesday today.
I missed that because he messaged us on Facebook, and I needed to clear up some space on my phone, so I got rid of Facebook Messenger. So I haven't checked any Facebook messages in like 3-4 days. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, whether you're on air or on that stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Right now, call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. What do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? For me, I would just say the big thing is just some of my fandoms. I love Harry Potter. I absolutely love the Harry Potter books. I like the movies.
Have you read all the books?
I've read all the books. I went to Barnes & Noble at 11:30 at night the day the final book came out.
Oh.
Because I wanted to read it and not get spoiled. So I waited in line for the midnight release of the final Harry Potter book just so I could read it, and I read it in like a day and a half.
So what house are you? Do you know?
I've done it a couple times. You know what house you are. Shut up.
I know. I'm Slytherin, which actually makes a lot of sense.
It really does. But I would say even more so than the Harry Potter stuff is just my love for Disney. I still get odd looks from dudes when I'm just like, I love Disney World, and they'll be like, really? I don't care. I love Disney World. I can go to Disney every day and have a good time. We had a season pass when we first moved here like 10, 12 years ago. It was one of the greatest years of my life. It was awesome going to Disney. The kids loved it. They were right at that perfect age to where you could take them, you could spend the whole day there, and they're not going to get too cranky. But I love Disney. I love the movies, love the park. I will give the mouse all my money.
Top 3 Disney movies right now.
Top 3 Disney movies?
Can't be Marvel or Star Wars. Give me the original Disney.
Are you talking straight up cartoons?
Yeah, let's just say the cartoons.
Okay, in no particular order.
Of course, Connor. Why would I ever do that to you?
Well, I know. I would say Toy Story, but I'm going to go Toy Story 3. I will go Robin Hood, the old school cartoon. I absolutely love that cartoon.
Okay.
And the third one, oh man, that's tough. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow, sorry to put you on the spot there.
Too much on the spot.
That must have almost blew your Disney load right there. Why don't you sit back, put a cold towel on your head, buddy?
Let me rest. But no, I mean, I would say my love of Disney, because I know people, kind of give me crap when that I'm such a big fan, and I don't care.
All right, guys. Well, once again, our question of the day is, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? Let's go to the Facebook page real quick. I got some great responses when we put up this question yesterday. How about this one from Renee? Renee says, talk to animals and act like they understand me. I think any animal owner does this for the most part, or any animal owner that does like the baby talk to their cats or dogs,
right,
or whatever their pet is. It is kind of strange, but I get it. People just, pets become this ingrained thing in your family, and they suddenly become a lot of people refer to them as their children.
Right.
A lot of people do. So, yeah, just talking to animals, like I got into a long conversation with my dog yesterday who was laying right on top of me, and I was like, hey, I was just telling people a story about you, about how much of a baby back bitch that you are. And he doesn't understand, and I was just having a good time. I was making jokes about him, laughing. We were just having a good time together, and I just felt like he understood. He was just taking the brutal beating because he knows he's a baby back bitch.
I talk to my dog all the time. Mr. Blonde and I have great conversations. So.
Yeah, well, it's the only person in the house that actually wants to have a conversation with you, Cotter.
I don't know if he does. He just really doesn't have any choice. I feed him, so he's like all in. He'll just like hang on to every word. Nick hit us up on Facebook and just said, listen to Nickelback. I mean, when did Nickelback become so uncool? What was the moment?
2010.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe when the lead singer married Avril Lavigne.
You think that was it?
Yeah, I think it was the clashing fandoms that maybe kind of pushed everyone over into the we hate Nickelback realm. I don't know the defining moment. I mean, maybe it was multiple moments. I don't think there's ever a pinpointed moment in history where Nickelback went from not bad to nope, totally unlistenable.
But I wouldn't call. I mean, they've got some crap songs, just like every band has some crap songs. But I mean, I can't say I hate Nickelback. I mean, I'm not on that pro Nickelback or the hate Nickelback bandwagon.
Yeah, people look at Nickelback and Creed, and the rock
now,
genre.
Creed, I hate. They say.
The rock genre is like two bands for some reason that are absolute dumpster fires of terribleness, and maybe that's just stuff that's happened outside of their music. But honestly, their music isn't bad.
No, and they're great live. I mean, Nickelback live put on a great show.
Yeah.
All right, 800-394-1061. Call, comment, and text. What do? You know it's not cool. You just don't care. More of your stories coming up. Scott and Marshall, Rock 1061.
Tony just came up with something. She goes, okay, what's not cool? I just made a trash bag raincoat for my dog to go outside.
That's genius.
I love that one. We'll bring that one up. Wanda says Marshall and Bree belong to the same house. Hell yeah. Bree's awesome. Love her.
Rock 1061, who's this?
Buddy Vic.
Vic, what's going on, man?
Y'all forgot about me yesterday.
No, I forgot about you on purpose, Vic.
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Vic. When it comes to those tickets you won, they're guest lists, so I was just going to call you today, and you're just on the guest list.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, but I'll call you today. I'll probably just text you.
All right, that's cool. I got a joke for you.
Hit us.
All right. How can you tell you're at a gay barbecue?
How can you tell, Vic?
All the wieners taste like doo-doo.
All right, Vic. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. I'll talk to you later.
Classic Vic. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. He's on 100% of the time, ladies and gents.
He's on something. He's on something.
Frickin' Vic, man. Tim, the king of the terrible jokes, goes, Jesus Christ. Sandy, love Vic.
Vic is a one-of-a-kind original.
He's an idiot.
So we got a couple off I've got several off the text.
All right, why don't you focus on those, and I'll take care of ones that I got here on the Facebook page.
Cool.
Just editing mine up real quick. We did have a very large amount of people just wearing jorts.
Yeah, there was a lot of jorts and cargo shorts. Those were a big thing for a lot of people. I don't mind jorts within reason. I had a pair that I wore that looking back now, was probably a thing I shouldn't have. They were a little baggier than they should have been, and they hung past my knees.
Yeah, you looked like you were a member of the Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, it was. I mean, well, even that. I mean, that it's like that's a look you can go for. This, I don't know what this look was I was doing. It was just bad.
You were a 30-second face paint away from becoming a juggalo.
It was not. I look back at that, and that is a look I regret. It just was bad.
Sean says, Tim Janier, why didn't he just terribly tell a Norm Macdonald joke? It's true. And Sean, also, good to see you. Sorry, that's the first time I caught you on the stream there. All right, guys, once again, we're going to wrap up our break of the question of the day. Question of the day, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you just don't care? It's funny, Tim Janier is currently on the chat, but he hasn't mentioned himself at all for this question. So obviously he's just avoiding us. No big deal.
Don't be mad because you're bad. No, I mean, I think, and I mean, and I say this, and I don't mean it as a bad thing. I think Tim is the poster child for this topic. I mean, dude, and I
love how you went ahead and just said, no offense.
Well, no.
But a large amount of offense, Tim.
No.
You're an idiot.
No offense. Because, I mean, it's like you shouldn't care what people think. And, I mean, it's hard not to, so I get that. But if you can just give no S's and you're just comfortable, go for it. I feel Tim is just effing comfortable. And he just goes for it.
But I want Tim to know, as the man who hired him, there is not a day that will go by that I will not probably comment on your outfit. I mean, I'm just going to. I'm going to give you shit because you're one of my dudes. You're one of my dudes, and you signed up for it the moment you met me. Oh, Tim chimed in finally. Nothing I do, nothing I wear. Tim, you do some good stuff. We think?
ScreenRant.com, just a random thing, ranked Sylvester Stallone's 4 film franchises.
Wait, let's go over them real quick. His 4 film franchises are...
The fourth one I had never heard of.
Rocky, Rambo.
Yep.
What's the...
Expendables,
all the stupid action film guys.
And
what's
then
the fourth one?
Escape Plan. I've never heard of that one.
Oh, yeah, Escape Plan. He did the first one. It was him and Arnold, and they're escaping this, like, mega jail.
Okay.
I didn't watch the movie, but I think they did a second one together.
They must.
Where they escaped another prison. No way. Why are they always in prison?
So so if you had to rank your Sylvester Stallone series, how would you rank them?
Between those 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question. I would do Rocky.
Yeah.
I guess Rambo. I don't know. I didn't really care for the series. Rocky, Rambo, Expendables, Escape Plan.
So, yeah, they did Rocky's number 1. I think that's the obvious choice. Rocky's, even with a couple duds in there, Rocky's still the gold standard when it comes to Stallone. They did Expendables at 2, Rambo at 3, and then obviously Escape Plan, which most people probably hadn't heard of, at 4.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah. It's fun. It's like that man has a lot of fucking film series.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't care for Rambo now that I think about it. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was just a cheesy 80s film to me.
Yeah.
People may hate me for that, but I just never really got into those Rambo films very much. Ooh, Tony agrees with me. Thank you. Rhett says, when Tim wears plaid, he's not cool, but doesn't care. But he's also part picnic table.
I got a minute and a half.
Rhett, how's that PS5 treating you? Did you transfer your PS4 to your PS5 easily? There's a wire for it. Fun fact.
Oh.
All right, guys, got POD tickets coming up for you here in just a little bit. Your chance to win our very last pair of POD tickets. And also tomorrow, we'll have POD on the show. One of the members, we don't know who yet. I think it may be Sonny. Will be stopping by and hanging with us for a minute. And we'll talk to those guys tomorrow just before their performance tomorrow night.
All right, under a minute, final break. What do you do that you know is not cool? You just don't care.
We also have Torture Tuesday coming up. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit as well. Top of the 8 o'clock hour.
Yay. All right, guys, be right back. What do you do that you know isn't cool? You just don't care. Salsa Mark hit us up with a text. When I walk down the street and there's people around me, I growl really loud and say, move! Because I don't like having people hovering around. I can just see Salsa Mark. And he's just, this is a nice guy, normal-looking dude, walking down the street just,
Who's getting in your way, Salsa Mark? Salsa Mark, I think, lives in Hardyville. There's like no one there. Who's getting in your way?
If you hear a grown man growling at you, chances are,
Yeah, it just
salsa Mark.
Yeah, I mean, get out of his way. If you're in line at McDonald's and you hear some growling, it's probably just a good move just to get out of the way. That could very well be salsa Mark.
Just move. That's all you got to do.
All right, moving over to the stream cutter. Once again, our question of the day being, what do you do that you know is not cool, but you do not care? How about this one from Tony? She goes, okay, you know what's not cool? I just made a trash bag raincoat for my dog to go outside.
You know, with how my dog deals with weather, this is genius. I don't hate this idea at all. I mean, the biggest pain in the ass is trying to get my dog in a trash bag raincoat.
Yeah, I mean, do you use like bags from Kroger's and you just like cut out little holes and then just put it over his little body, or is it a big dog? You have to use like a full like kitchen sized garbage bag. Like, I kind of want to know what's going on with that dog and how many garbage bags. How long did it take you? Is there duct tape involved? Once again, so many questions. So many questions, Cotter.
Somebody else hit us up with a text, and I don't know who it is, didn't give a name, just said using profanity. That's still cool, right?
That's super cool.
I mean, that's
Dude, what's your favorite cuss word?
I'm not going to say it right now.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm
You want
pretty
to hear
sure.
mine?
No, I
Why
don't. I love our jobs.
Eh.
But I mean, is using profanity not cool? I didn't know this was a thing.
I don't know. I use it all the time.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm in 100% on this.
Yeah, and I know like using profanity is some people look down on you, or you're not supposed to sound as smart. But honestly, if you listen to me, I'm not. So joke's on you. Joke's on you. I have literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of me not sounding smart.
So when you cuss,
including this very moment. So that's why I love cussing.
When you cuss, you're just keeping up with the brand.
Yeah. Continuously. Everything I do is for this brand, and that's me being dumb.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, last one I got. Meredith, I wear flip-flops all year. No pedicure in the winter, though. And that's when people look down the most. They're like, damn, that girl needs some shoes to cover those things up.
Really? Flip-flops all year long?
All year long,
Even
man.
when it's raining right now?
We know a guy, Jeff Taylor, wears shorts 24/7, 365. I've never seen that dude in not in pants, except if it's like a wedding. Other
a
than
funeral?
that, it's short. He might even wear shorts to a funeral.
Yeah.
They're black. It's fine.
Right.
You know.
I just wear some floral pattern shorts and a suit coat. Probably a good look
There
for
you
me.
go. I think that works.
All right, going back to the stream real quick. Elaine the biker says, my husband says my rubber ducky on my motorcycle is not cool, but I don't give a F. Is what she says. Now, on this as well, it's actually really good that you have a rubber ducky on your motorcycle, because the rainwater may pull it all the way up to that rubber ducky, the amount of rain we got in the last day and a half.
It's true. All right, do you have something you do that you know isn't cool, but you do it anyway? Hit us up with the text. You can comment as well, 800-394-1061. We've got one more pair of tickets for POD to give away. The show is tomorrow night at Victory North in Savannah. Going to do that next. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? It's on the way. Five Finger Death Punchers, Darkness Settles In. Rock 1061.
Good morning, Sherry. Greg, how's it going? Jeremy says, wouldn't the dog pee or crap on itself with a trash bag on him? I don't think so.
You got an open side for the back.
You got to make sure to cut it in the correct dog form.
Yeah, open side to the
Once
back.
again, I think Tony spent way too much time doing that this morning. Oh, look, Mama Margaret on the chat. She says, one of my best friends is terrified of snakes, wouldn't even say the word. I send her all the snake videos I find to scare the shit out of her. That's funny. Good old Mama Margaret. Hey, Mama Margaret, what's your favorite cuss word? Just go ahead and drop in the chat.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right, guys, we have Torture Tuesday coming up here about half an hour or so. Once again, we are going to be doing the dual one-chip challenge. This is with the new hottest pepper, X pepper in the world, 13 or 3 million. I don't know why I keep saying 13. You put it in my head, Cotter. We'll also be drinking a Flaming Hot Mountain Dew to top off that chip with one of these beautiful Carolina Reapers that I grew in my own garden. And we'll smash those up with this little muddler guy. And then we'll do a rim of Tahine and Mike's Hot Honey, which is delicious. This is fantastic,
delicious.
just so you know.
So I opened up. Well, you have the package open, but I opened up the package to show the insides to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Those chips are smaller than a one-chip challenge chip, which worries me a bit.
I don't know. I guess I haven't
That's smaller. That's way smaller. That's like half the size.
Oh yeah, it definitely feels smaller.
So they're like, look, we don't need that much chip. This stuff is so hot.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to give it to you a little taste. It's going to get the job done. That worries me more.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, the packaging is very cool. I mean, this is what the chips come in.
Yeah.
Ready, aim, fire. Right there on the... I know my camera's backwards, but it says ready, aim, fire. Pretty cool. And it comes with this fancy coin. So if you just do the challenge itself, you're supposed to flip the coin, see who goes first, and then one person eats, and the other person eats, and then you're supposed to just wait out the burn. Did you go over the official rules?
No,
this card
because I
here?
figure we were kind of tweaking the rules a bit.
We definitely are tweaking them. I just want to see what they said. Yeah, it doesn't even say a time. It just says the first person to drink is the loser.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we neither of us are going to want to drink what we have.
Mama Margaret says her favorite curse word is the F word. It fits everything.
Agreed. Agreed.
The only thing I'm going to need to grab is a plate to put the honey and tahini on, and then that's kind of it.
Okay. See, Melissa was asking who from the Horde is going to the show tomorrow. So if anybody's going, you can comment.
My friend, our friend. Oh my God, where's my phone? Why can't I think of her name? I'm really slow this morning, obviously. Sorry. Oh, our friend Biddy. Got a chance to talk to her last time we were at Victory North Savannah, Cotter. She's going to be at the show tomorrow night with POD.
Okay, nice.
Once again, tickets are still on sale for POD. They're going to be available at rock1061.com and also The Door. So make sure to buy your tickets up for that show. They're doing the 20th anniversary of their Satellite album. Oh, Melissa knows who I'm talking about. Love her. She's the best. Yeah, but I believe she will be at the show.
All right, guys, be right back. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? It is brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl. Today, giving away our final pair of tickets for POD. That is tomorrow night at Victory North Savannah. Now, Marshall, we have tied recently. We really haven't anybody come in and beat us. So I'm just telling whoever plays trivia today, I expect you to bring it.
Okay.
I'm just laying down a challenge. Bring it today for trivia.
Yeah, and I think Cotter's specifically saying bring it to him because you'll probably beat me without a doubt. All right, so here's the deal. Once again, are you smarter than a community college dropout trivia brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl? 7 questions, 60 seconds. The first person to call in, guaranteed to win POD tickets. Call us up right now.
800-394-1061. Rock 1061, who's this? What's your name?
Chris.
Chris. All right, man. You want to play some trivia today?
Yeah.
All right. Who do you want to take on? Myself, Cotter, or Marshall?
I want the smartest one.
That's me. Let's go.
All right. You're going to take on Marshall today. You're going to take on Marshall. All right, man. Here's the deal. 7 questions, 60 seconds. Your time's going to start as soon as I finish question number 1. If there's a question you don't know the answer to, feel free to pass. And if we have time at the end, we'll come back to it, okay?
All right.
All right, Chris, here we go. Question number 1, multiple choice. What planet has the highest amount of gravity? Is it Jupiter or Saturn?
Jupiter.
That is correct. What country gave the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
France.
That is correct. What year did the first Dream Team appear in the Olympics for the United States? Okay. What TV series showed the first interracial kiss on American network television?
Pass.
Multiple choice. What is the last letter on a typical keyboard? Is it B or M?
M.
That is correct. What is the medical term for bad breath?
I know this. I pass.
Okay. What type of animal is a Flemish giant? A dog or a rabbit?
Dog.
Incorrect. All right, man. Time is up. Chris, you got 3 out of 7. We're going to get Marshall back here real quick. All right, Marshall, Chris got 3 out of 7 today.
Okay, Chris.
All right, Chris, hang tight. We're going to be right back to you. We're going to put Marshall to the test and see how he does, so hold still. All right, Marshall, 7 questions, 60 seconds. Are you ready?
Let's go.
First question is multiple choice. What planet has the highest amount of gravity, Jupiter or Saturn?
Saturn.
Incorrect. What country gave the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
France.
That is correct. What year did the first Dream Team appear in the Olympics for the United States?
91.
Incorrect. What TV series showed the first interracial kiss on American network television?
What TV series?
Yep.
Ally McBeal.
Incorrect. What is the last letter on a typical keyboard, B or M?
M.
That is correct. What is the medical term for bad breath?
Halitosis.
Correct. What type of animal is a Flemish giant, a dog or a rabbit?
Sounds like someone names stupid rabbit that. Rabbit?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, so that is 4 out of 7. All right, Chris, Marshall got you just by 1 today. He got 4 out of 7 to your 3, but don't worry, still hooking you up with some tickets for POD.
All right, go.
All right, Chris, we'll call you after the show today and get you all set up. Oh, hold on a second, Chris. Hold on.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, now we're good.
All right, Chris, so we'll give you a call back with all the details about the show, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks, man. See you.
All right, Kyle, let's go ahead and go over the correct answers for Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by the Savannah Bar Crawl.
Here we go. What planet has the highest amount of gravity? That is Jupiter. France gave us the Statue of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
The Dream Team with Michael Jordan and everybody else first appeared in the Olympics in 1992. What TV series showed the first interracial kiss on American network television? That was Star Trek.
Oh,
It
really?
was between Uhura and Captain Kirk.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The last letter on a typical keyboard is M. Halitosis is the medical term for bad breath. And a Flemish giant is a huge-ass rabbit. All right, that is it. We're back tomorrow. New time for Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout? 7:30, your chance to play and win. Coming up at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, Torture Tuesday is back. Marshall and I both suffering today. Hop on that stream. Watch it live. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Torture Tuesday, top of the hour. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
That was Chris, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, we'll be right back on the stream with audio. We're just going to edit that up so we can play it back here in a moment.
All right, guys. Yeah, we're back.
Okay, yeah, sorry guys. I'm currently
We're making a mess.
putting
That's all we're
honey
doing.
on the glasses so we can do the ribs here. Obviously put a little too much honey on that first one. I'm not a bartender, never pretended to be. So I'm going to get these set up so that the Carolina Reaper is already
Yeah,
in
no,
there.
I think that makes
So all
sense.
we have to do is just we'll pour the sodas on the air, we'll explain what we're doing, and then we'll.
That's fair. It's so bad. So
For dramatic effect, put those on.
no.
Rhett goes, a rim of mayo? No. Today what we're doing is using a rim of Mike's Spicy Honey, which I found at Food Lion, and putting some tahini seasoning on there. Rhett says video is frozen but could hear you. It may just be you, man.
Anybody else having video issues?
Wanda says, I guess I'll watch from Facebook. YouTube and Twitch aren't very friendly. Guess it's the rain. Could be the rain. I don't know.
Interesting.
But everything looks good on our end. I'll check everything. Yep. Everything is online and it's set to go. Twitch is kind of weird. Twitch didn't update for me this morning.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just one of those days that randomly comes along. It's been a while since the last one, but it wouldn't update our show information. So maybe Twitch is just being a little bitch.
All right, got about a minute and a half left in Aaron Jones Supercharged. Then we're going to head into trivia, which, of course, you guys heard live.
Mac's in studio. Hey, Mac.
Oh, Mac, I'm going to have you do us a favor. Thank you. I'm going to get the keys for next door. Tony, I'm going to have Mac run over and get some ice cream.
What's that again? Wait. Now say that.
Is Capitol Street a good area?
Capitol Streets here in Savannah? I have no idea. Oh, let's take a look at where it's at.
They just had a one-bedroom, one-bath open up, and the move-in date is in November. At this point, I'm willing to break my lease.
Don't need to do it yet.
Okay. Okay.
Capitol Street is near President Street. Ugh. I don't love it. Depending on where on Capitol Street, but
Let's see.
maybe someone on the chat can actually answer that better. But is Capitol Street a good street to stay on?
So this one is next to Gregory Street, close to Savannah Early College High School. That says a lot. Okay, never mind.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. There's a Woodcock Street. That's.
Wanda says, I'm driving. YouTube keeps giving a network error, then lags. No idea. Could just be your service provider, especially because you're not on Wi-Fi. Charles says negative on Capitol. Elaine says no on Capitol Street.
There you go.
Answers that. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Just on the live chat, I'm just preparing our...
That's not spicy.
Tahini's got some spice to it. What do you mean it's not spicy? Have you ever had it?
Take a bite of one of the peppers and you can
Oh
tell
no,
us it's
that
spicy.
is spicy. I love tahini, especially in a chamoy drink. A mango margarita with chamoy and tahini on the rim. That's delicious.
What is that?
Chamoy is like I don't know how to explain it. But you do that with the tahini. You put it on the rim. Not
Yeah.
that hot crap though. Mango margarita with chamoy drizzled in it. It's delicious. It's not on the cup though.
Yeah, I put a little too much honey on this first one, so it's going to be sticky. But we're wearing gloves.
All right, guys, we're in trivia now. I got about 3 minutes of trivia. Let's see where we at time-wise. So we got about 9. What's a good 20-minute song so I can just delay the inevitable even longer? No, we got about 10 to 12 minutes.
I got a little
It's a party.
strong-handed with grabbing the plate here, and I just threw tahini all over the floor.
Nervous.
Well, I just want to make sure we're ready, you know?
Old Tajin. Look, I like this cup better. It's more decorative.
Thank you.
I won't be drinking it, but I'm just saying.
Here, I'm going to switch on my gloves here.
It's not a good morning to be sticky. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be sticky.
What was that?
All right, so once again, 10 to 12 minutes out from Torture Tuesday. Pepper X. Go ahead.
We're going to have you guys share, because we're not going to do this just for funsies. We're doing it for as many views as possible. I would love to break an all-time record if we could. So once again, coming up here in like 5 minutes, I'm going to ask everyone to share our live stream to all your friends and family. See if we can get the most viewers we ever got.
My sigh of dread. Yeah. I love these Torture Tuesdays when it's just Marshall doing it. They're awesome and fun. They're telling what's on your laptop now.
I just got some tahini
Correct.
on there because I got a little handsy with the tahini.
The Tajin.
I am going to try the Mountain Dew straight up just out of curiosity before I pour it in.
Man, I didn't save it like a dummy.
Like a dummy?
Like a dummy.
Mac, what did you not save like a dummy?
So it was this apple cider thing. They had a shot of something, and then they put like Prosecco in it, and then they put apple cider on top of it. It was kind of like a fall season mimosa almost, but with different shit. I meant stuff. And then they decorated the rim with the like honey and some apple stuff.
Tony, spot on. Is this your not cool thing you guys do, but do it anyway? Yes. Torture Tuesday is yes.
No, Torture Tuesdays are so cool. You should try them at home.
That's what we need. The at-home version of Torture Tuesday.
Yeah. Take Torture Tuesday home with you. Okay. I think
legally we should say don't try this at home.
I'm a little scared of
No,
the
I'm telling you to
looks.
try it at home. Absolutely. Rub some in your eyes.
Oh, yep. Yes, Sean. I'm going to be firing up the delay. I was just waiting for us to get into commercials.
What is the fear of rubber gloves? Is that a thing? Is there a phobia?
Do you have a phobia of rubber gloves?
I don't like that.
How do you feel about this?
All right, guys. I am going to
Now you got one.
I'm going to turn on the delay. Hold on one second.
By gun.
I know. Did you hear the accent? I thought you voiced it for a second.
All right, there we go. Good to go. The one and only Dutch Dooley. He is a Savannah radio legend.
Wow, I don't like it.
The spicy honey you think is hot?
It was a surprise at the end, and I didn't like it. I was expecting it to be spicy. What's that?
These are Carolina Reapers that I grew in my garden. So, got these little chonk boys right here.
Nasty looking.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get these set, guys. So, when we go on the air, we don't have to waste time preparing anything. So, I'm just going to drop these in.
You leave the stems on and everything?
Oh, sorry. Are you really worried about eating a stem cutter?
Yeah, that's just gross.
That's the gross moment.
I don't think it's gonna really matter.
Dude, I'm going to come over there and rub these gloves in your eyes. You know what? I called my dog a baby back bitch last night. Maybe I was talking to you.
Did you put Tajin on that?
What I put?
Tajin?
Tajin? No, there is no Tajin on here. Here, I'll cut the stem off for Cotter.
Nope,
Whoops.
nope.
The scissors literally fell in half.
It's that hot. We broke scissors.
I was gonna make fun of the fact that they were kid scissors, And that's even better.
Due to legal reasons, we're not allowed fancy scissors.
Don't worry, they dropped on the floor. I'll stab my foot with them here in a second.
Well, Tin is in here a lot, so it's probably a good thing.
All right, guys. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just drop those in. I'll muddle them live on the air, so there's a little downtime there. I'll pull the stem out for Cotter. Would hate to have my buddy Cotter eat vegetables for the first time in his life. There we go.
That just looks horrible. Jeremy, our friend from MF Hot Sauce, he was in Statesboro, I believe last weekend, and he was giving away free stuff, but they had to eat a Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
And he posted a bunch of videos of people eating a Carolina Reaper. There was one. Turn it on, it buzzes. There was there was there was one guy who fought really hard to not sell. The heat that was raging through his body.
Oh, you really?
Oh man, he was trying so hard. But that was some funny stuff. So hats off to Jeremy there.
All right, how far away are we from going back on the air?
1, 2. We have about 5 to 6 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
So are we diving right into break 1? Are we setting it up in break 1 and coming back for break 2? And we don't need to wait all 5 minutes on the air. We can do that on the stream, obviously.
Yeah, no, I think what we do is we set it up, we do it, and then what song do you have in between breaks?
Mars Simulate's about 4 minutes.
Okay, that'll be long enough because we're gonna wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll wait the 5 minutes or till we come back on the air, and then we have to drink this thing.
For the second break.
Right.
Okay.
So first break, we eat the one chip challenge or the dual chip challenge.
Yeah.
With the Pepper X. We wait the 5 minutes through the song. We come back, we drink the concoction that we made here.
Right.
So, and that's Torture Tuesday. It's, you know what? Hey, Cotter, it's practically over.
It's practically
Think about it this way. It's practically over.
Practically over. All right, guys. Did you want them to share yet? Have we asked them?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet. Hold the line, everyone. Like every war film ever. We're about to go to war. I'm turning on war mode right now. Sandy goes, the anticipation is thrilling. I know,
it's not,
too.
Sandy. No, it's not, Sandy.
I like it.
All right, Mac, so we should explain Mac's duty on the air.
Duty.
Mac is here in case of emergency.
Yeah.
In case of somebody,
fall out?
if we need somebody to run the board. Now, have you done the live thing yet? The only thing you got to worry about is the on and off here, because we're keeping it in delay, so we're not going to switch this until we're out of delay. So the only thing you have to do here is, start it up with the big red button right there.
Okay.
And then once we come out of a break, kill the mics, kill program, and then you can turn the mics back on or just an audition. I mean, that's it.
So just an audition on the stream.
That's just the stream,
Both
yeah.
audition and program while you're on the air, obviously.
Yeah, and then once we're off, once we come out of on-air mode, we can have both pushed down.
Okay.
But while we're in on-air mode, we have to be out of program.
Gotcha.
I'm going to give you some preemptive napkins.
Thank you. Those will wipe my tears away.
You each need a roll.
We won't need a whole roll.
It's funny because it's like the last few heat challenges, I felt fine going in. As I knew what to expect and, how bad it was going to suck. I'm more nervous about this one than I have been a heat one in a while, just because I think the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew and the pepper in that is what is going to get me.
Sorry, I just saw a comment. You can tell Rhett's been hanging with us on the stream for a while. He goes, got to hold the button down when on a phone call.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhett's one of the old school guys.
Day
Love
one.
it.
Day one.
All right, so the break will come on the air. We'll explain what we're doing. I will muddle up the Carolina Reaper on the camera. That's when you can showcase the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. Sorry, Mac.
I am going to try that straight up. Curious.
And then what we'll do is we'll pour the soda into the glasses after I muddle. That's just water. Don't worry. That's not Carolina Reaper stuff.
Sure.
So I touch my eyes.
Yeah.
Sucker.
So at the beginning, I'll show off all the ingredients. I'll muddle. We'll pour the soda, and then we'll eat the 1 chip challenge. Which
Cool. Oh yeah, we should probably get that ready, shouldn't we? Mac, eventually we'll need you to do one of these.
I was going to ask, when
challenge.
am I having to do this?
Eventually.
I think that was a conversation.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I will never make you do one of these because they're stupid.
But I don't want to be a pain.
We would really like you to participate on your own free will.
if you would like,
Free will?
today
What's that?
we'll allow you to do either the Death Nut Challenge or the Sunflower Challenge while we're doing this.
We need one person at least sober here. We need a DD.
I like what Cotter said.
Yeah, I know.
What?
We
Need a
need at
DD.
least one person.
We do
Sober.
for this one. Yes. Thank you. But no, eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually. Because I think both Marshall and I would really love to sit here and not have to do one and comment
Oh, yeah,
on somebody
absolutely.
else.
Wait, I have to do it by myself?
Yes.
That's rude.
Yeah, I think that's the same thing, you know.
Yeah, so we've done so many of these
Oh,
things. I used to
like
tell my wife, well, I'm like, hey, heads up, I'm doing a Torture Tuesday. I'm going to come home and I'm either going to be very, very sick, or I'm going to have welts on me,
Right.
or I'm going to be bleeding or something. I at this point, we're so far into doing so many of these dumb things, I didn't even tell her.
Yeah, I don't even
so
bring
when
it up
she-
anymore.
So she usually watches me for a few minutes every morning, right around this time. So when she chimes in, she could be watching right now. She's going to be like, what the fuck is she?
my wife knows we're doing it. I didn't have the conversation, but she brought it up last night about how stupid I was. Yeah, can you take some pictures during this?
Yes,
Okay.
I absolutely can.
Thank you. But no, my wife knew we were doing this, and she's like, "You're an idiot. When will you learn?" The answer: never,
Never.
never. So what are you most known for? Being dumb.
Oh, my wife, she goes, oh, I am here.
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't even tell Nicole anymore. I mean, there's no reason. She knows eventually I'll be doing more of these. So, once again, I come home bleeding, welts, any of the dumb stuff I come home and complain about. She's just like, oh, you did that today? Cool.
All right, guys, under a minute, 45 seconds.
Do each of you need a trash can?
I don't know.
Trying to get more of your face in the shot.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, bring it over closer to us just in case. And then here's the thing: one of your mini tasks will be the person you have to switch the garbage can.
Sure.
So if we puke in unison,
Catch our
you're
puke.
absolutely screwed. But if we puke one at a time, you just got to switch it back and forth, back and forth, back
Catch our
and forth.
puke. All right, guys, be right back. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out on air and on the stream. If you haven't done the stream thing yet, if you're by a computer, your phone, laptop, tablet, hop on the stream. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, because just minutes, it's going down. Torture Tuesday is back, Marshall.
That's right. And everyone who is on the stream right now, please share our live stream to all your friends, all your buddies. I want as many eyes as possible on us at this very moment. Now, outside, it's crying, Cotter.
It is.
It's raining, cats and dogs outside. It's because I think Mother Earth knows what we're about to put our bodies through with our very first Torture Tuesday of the fall season.
Marshall, I'm crying on the inside, and here in moments, I'll be crying on the outside. Max joining us in studio, just in case we need, resuscitation, somebody to take over the board, catch puke. I don't know. Mac is here for all of those things.
Yeah, we just need her to be the third, like a witness almost.
Yeah, it's true.
To our stupidity, and just in case we have a medical emergency, where there's a chance,
Always
there's a small chance, she will be the person that calls 911.
Totally honored.
You're welcome. All right, so today for Torture Tuesday, Cotter, we are doing the duel. The duel. This was sent to us by my brother-in-law, Marvin, from Chicago. He, as soon as he saw this, he bought it immediately, sent it to me, and he goes, Marvin, you have to do this. And I said, not a problem, little buddy. I gotcha. So, as always, we don't just do something simply the way it's supposed to be. We put our own spin, our own flavor on it, Cotter, today. So once again, we are going to be doing the duel. It's essentially 2 one-chip challenges. We'll do it at the same exact time. If you're watching the live stream, we are wearing these black, sanitary gloves because we don't want to accidentally rub our eyes or get it on our skin because this chip is covered in Pepper X. It's 3.1 million on the Scoville scale, Cotter. This thing is the hottest pepper in the world, and this chip is coated with it.
And I got really nervous because I looked at the packaging, and when you get the one chip challenge, it's a massive chip.
Yeah.
It's very massive. This seems it's like half the size, which really worries me because they're like, look, you don't need that much chip. This stuff is so hot, this little chip is going to kick your ass.
So Torture Tuesday doesn't stop there, guys.
No.
So we're going to do the one chip challenge, essentially, what this is right here. And then we're going to take a small break. We're going to play one song, and we're just going to wait out the burn for 5 minutes. And then at the 5-minute mark, what we're going to do is we're going to drink the very rare Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Soda. This is sold out. It was only available for about 30 minutes on the Mountain Dew website. I was able to procure a couple cans. But that's not all, Cotter.
No.
We just can't help ourselves. So we have put together, and if you're watching the live stream, this is a spicy honey rim with tahini spice. And on the inside, you'll see a Carolina Reaper. That is 1.6 million on the Scoville scale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little muddler, and I'm going to muddle up these Carolina Reapers in the bottom. So everything is expressed, everything is vibrant, everything is crazy hot. So there you go. I'm just going to show that off on the camera.
So gross.
A lot of juice there.
Yeah, it's very juicy. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah.
Right.
And we're going to have to just chug this down inside the Mountain Dew.
All right, well, you're muddling that. I did want to try the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew straight up. I haven't done that yet, so I'm going to take a sip of this.
What's your thoughts on the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew? Got a nice kick to it, right?
I mean, it's not flaming hot.
Yeah.
It tastes like Mountain Dew with like a Flaming Hot Cheeto sat in it all day. So kind of what you'd expect.
It's exactly on brand.
Yeah, it's exactly what you would expect.
All right, I'm just going to wrap up our muddler in this paper towel so it doesn't get anywhere. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour our sodas in. Flaming Hot Mountain Dew for when we come back after this break, Cotter. I just want to make sure that we're 100% prepared.
I love the color of the Mountain Dew. It is legitly the color of a Flaming Hot Cheeto.
Yeah, and it actually fits perfectly with the red death-like color of the Carolina Reaper. And there is the beautiful, beautiful honey and tahini honey-covered rim.
The bubbles that are being produced from this soda because of the pepper that is in it is unnatural.
Yeah, it's very gross looking.
It's like bubbling over like something you would see in like a mad scientist lab.
Yeah, this is like a Rick and Morty type situation.
Those chunks of the pepper are just floating on top. Ooh. I mean, there's no way to avoid those.
I just took a little smell test there, and it is sensational, to say the least, Scott.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to go to the
All right.
Torture Tuesday cam right here. Sorry, Mac, we're taking you off camera.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and open up the very first Torture Tuesday of the season, Cotter. This is the duel.
Okay,
Now, the chip itself, it looks
it's like a potato chip.
It's like a tiny little Pringle.
Yeah, it's not even like a corn chip, which is what
Yeah.
I expected. This is the first ever hot potato chip we've ever had. Okay, mine's in 3 different pieces, but I got all the pieces.
Okay, so mine's in one singular piece. Probably didn't finger that one as much as yours. All right, so Cotter, here's the deal. Once again, Torture Tuesday, we're going to eat this chip.
Yep.
We're going to wait 5 minutes. As soon as Mars Simula from Chevelle is over, we'll come back and we'll drink that nasty thing we just made.
Are we ready?
Torture Tuesday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, dear God. Why are these always so stale? Why?
All right, the chip is done.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I have immediately ate it. This is not good.
Okay.
Very hot. All right, Cotter. Here's the deal. If you want to watch our full reactions, you better join us on the stream. Everyone share it. Cotter and Marshall Show. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Okay, go ahead and watch it there. We'll come back, and then we'll finish up Torture Tuesday with the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. See you in a few minutes. Ooh. All right, guys. So we're a little under 4 minutes away from.
Why are those always so stale? That's the worst part about it. It's not the flavor, which sucked. The heat is intense. Oh, dude, I don't want to chug this. Oh, dear Lord.
Nicole says our bathroom is stocked with toilet paper, towels, water, and a mop. Oh, and I threw in a blanket in there and see you in the morning.
No puking. Don't tell me what to do, Eric. You don't tell me what to do.
Okay. Just gonna wipe my eyes, sweating profusely immediately.
Why are you touching your eyes with anything? Oh, God.
I love the flailing of the arms.
Okay.
I'm gonna be straight up honest.
This is hot.
The heat's bad. but
Very hot.
I've had worse.
I've had worse. I don't know what the best way to eat a chip like that is either. I just try to chew it up in the small enough pieces and I just swallowed it.
There isn't a good way to eat it. Okay, my eyes are watering.
Hands immediately are tingling right now. I'm already tingling, guys. This is not good. This is not good.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Hands are straight up tingling. Is this bad?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay. Who do we call? Is this a Ghostbuster type situation?
Baby, I'm possessed. My innards are possessed.
Is this where I get mutant powers? Am I an X-Men now?
Yes.
Is this a stroke or a heart attack? Stroke or heart attack?
It's both. It's both at the same time.
Which arm's supposed to tingle when you get one?
I don't know.
Because it's coming out of just both my hands.
All right, so we never got Mac hasn't gotten the ice cream yet. Should we go get the ice cream?
No. Not yet.
I will say, if it's frozen, you might want to go get it now.
We got 90 seconds.
All right.
Really? Oh, man.
All right, 90 seconds, guys. Ooh. My hands are shooting. My hands are shooting. I got wizard powers. Does anyone see the lightning bolts shoot out of my fingers?
Here's the problem.
Ow! Ow! It's not over. Hey, my husband wanted tickets to the used Coheed, and we haven't gotten any info yet. Jamie, message us. Direct message us.
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
Either Counter Marshall or Rock is fine. 45 seconds. I'm really dreading the soda. The sweetness of this soda, I think, is what's going to do us in. Combined with the heat. This is...
All right, here's the best part, guys. The heat is starting to slowly subside. I have a spit cup.
So I'll admit, guys, there's been hotter challenges. But I'm really, really nervous because
Why do you say that? Why we're not even done?
But
we're
there
not
has
even
been.
done.
All right, guys, be right back. It is the Cotter Marshall Show. Rock 106.1. Torture Tuesday is here.
Okay. Little sweaty. Here's the thing. We've done the duel featuring the hottest pepper on the planet, Pepper X. Sorry, I just burped. It was painful, but it's starting to subside. But this is the worst part, Cotter. Now, we must chug the concoction, the second half of Torture Tuesday. This, once again, is the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. This also has a spicy honey and tahini-covered rim, which we create ourselves. No big deal. We're cocktail experts. Make sure to hire us for your next party. And then in that, we put a Carolina Reaper that I grew out of my own garden, and I muddled that in. So currently, the Carolina Reaper is sitting on the very top. It's floated up. The rims are completely covered in honey and tahini. Cotter, I think we're at the point where we just drink this concoction.
Okay. You were saying your hands are tingling.
I was shooting lightning bolts out of my fingers.
I'm lightheaded right now.
Yeah.
And
Are you going to pass out? That would be a first for the show. Pass out, dude.
I'm worried. I'm worried about this concoction.
Okay.
And here's why. I think the sweetness of this soda combined with the utter spiciness of this pepper is going to do us in.
You think we're going to puke?
I think somebody's puking today.
Okay.
And by think
and see, and Mac has at the moment you said puke, she pushed her seat back about 4 feet.
So here's the scary part. So you muddled. I get it that you muddled the pepper at the bottom of this.
Yeah.
This soda has completely eviscerated this pepper. It is just shards and layers of spiciness that I am totally scared of right now.
Yeah, it's gelatinous almost, it looks at this point. Like this soda really, I mean, you talk about putting like a rusty bottle cap into a thing of Coke and it comes out nice and clean. I think this is what happened with this Carolina Reaper.
Guys,
I mean, it's almost no more.
I'm scared, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared.
I mean, do you want to drink and I'll kind of give you a play-by-play and then I'll drink?
I think we might have to.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
No, I'll do it.
You want to flip a coin?
Yeah, let's flip a coin. I like this.
Okay.
I like this.
Let's flip a coin. Mac, I'm going to ask you to grab that coin right there and flip it for us.
We'll have to establish which is heads and which is not. There's a coin in there.
There's a coin inside the box.
Oh, we're doing the actual box?
Yeah, inside the box there's a coin. And because we're two grown men, both alphas, and we refuse to say who will go first, go ahead and take that coin out.
Marshall, you can call. That's fine.
Go ahead and flip it in the air.
Which one's heads? Which side's heads?
The heads is the human head.
Okay.
And the tails is the lion.
The heads is the head.
Of
human
course,
head.
I always call it tails, nails, never fails.
Okay.
Tails never fails. I'll go for tails.
All right, flip it.
It's tails.
Ah, dang it.
Connor, you're going first, man. I'm going to
Okay.
go ahead and vote you in. All right, here we go, guys. Once again, Torture Tuesday. We just did the duel one-chip challenge featuring Pepper X, the hottest pepper on the planet. Now we must drink this concoction.
So lightheaded right now, dude. I'm so lightheaded.
Well, here's the good news. We brought Mac in to run the board just in case you do pass out.
I might. Guys, I love you. All of you. All right.
Did you just say goodbye?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you going to die?
Just in case. I wanted to cover all my bases.
All right, Cotter. Cotter is drinking it. Once again, a spicy honey rim with tahini. Okay. Cotter immediately took 2 drinks and then backed away.
Dude, this is worse than the chip. The flavor, I mean, the flavor of the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew is not great anyway, but the pepper has engulfed it.
Yeah.
It is a fiery, Mountain Dewy death at this point in time.
All right. Well, how about this? Everyone on the stream, give us some words of encouragement for Cotter. Tony said, "You got this." How about that? They're praying for you.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
All right. Cotter is drinking the Flaming Mountain Dew. He's chugging it down with that spicy rim with the Carolina Reaper. Uh-oh, Cotter, you can't puke, man. Come on.
Oh, I can puke.
Oh, you can puke. Try
Dude,
not to puke.
This is worse than the chip. This is what's taken this Torture Tuesday to a level of complete and utter misery.
Did we hit a new level on Torture Tuesday?
Dude, this is hotter. So you swallowed the chip almost whole. You chew it up and swallow it, and the heat, you don't get all of it, in your mouth and throat.
Yeah.
You're not missing. This is covering my mouth and throat are utterly on fire right now, and I'm not even halfway through. Dude, I'm puking. I'm gonna puke.
How about this? Words of encouragement, Cotter. Wanda says, "Just effing drink it. Get it done."
I'll get there, Wanda. Do you mind doing some of yours for a bit? I gotta.
Sean says, "Drink that Mountain Dew, you baby back bitch."
I'll get there, guys. I'll get there.
All right,
start.
So you've tagged me in.
I've tagged you in.
You tagged me in. All right, let's.
I'll finish it, guys. I'll finish it. Dude, it's horrible. It's bad. So Marshall's going after it now. He's chugging it. He's not stopping. Go for it, man. You own this. Do it. The look in his face. It's the pepper. The pepper. The pepper was just dangling from his lips.
Oh my god.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Oh my god.
It's so bad.
Is this acid?
It is.
Am I tripping?
Yes.
Oh, that's sort of delicious.
No, it's not. Oh, this is the worst. Oh, good for you. Good for you.
I regret that immediately.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've made mistakes in my life. That may be right up there.
This is the worst.
Oh, my
We
God.
still have an hour and a half of show left.
I know.
to go.
This is a bad idea, guys.
all right.
Live radio, Torture Tuesday, Cotter and Marshall show. What you're seeing?
I'm shaking so much right now. All right, here we go.
It's possibly the best radio happening in America right now. Cotter, oh, God. Cotter may puke. He can barely get this mixture
I'm
down.
so sorry, guys.
I've got bad news. I've touched the left-hand side of my nose with a Carolina Reaper. It is burning sensationally.
I'm just trying to get all the pieces of the pepper down.
Yeah.
So this is the
real
worst,
bad.
guys.
This is real bad, guys. Chugging it may have been the best thing instead of just drinking a little bit at a time, but I'm not going to lie. My lips are on fire. The mouthfeel is starting to kick in. I'm going through a really rough time. It is, oh no. Cotter may puke.
Guys, so that is the worst. And here's why. Every time we've eaten something, you're able to, like I said, it doesn't coat the mouth like this. This reminds me of the toe of Satan, where the flavor and the heat is just everywhere inside of you right now. That's where this is. That's where this is. Okay.
Yeah, this is bad. This is real bad. Let's go to break.
All right.
You can watch us be in a lot more pain on the live stream, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Cotter and Marshall show.
Guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll be right back. Guys, seriously. Matt, can you go get ice cream? Go get ice cream.
Hey, Mac, take your time.
Dude, I am the lightheadedness. Dude, this is going to be the worst aftermath of a Torture Tuesday heat challenge yet. I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah, that was a rough one, guys. It's just like right now, it's the lip burn more than my mouth burn.
I feel it in my
so bad.
I feel it in my stomach already.
Tony says do box breaths.
I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that?
Greg says this doesn't seem to be bothering Marshall. Hashtag Ginger got no soul.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll have my wife get you the mower one. I'll leave it in my will.
Yeah, I got a good sweat on. I don't think I have to work out later.
Guys, that was I don't think we can keep those glasses. I think we got to throw those away.
Yeah, we can throw those away. That's fine.
Dude. So the mixture.
Oh, Tony is giving you some recommendations on breathing. She goes 4 count in, 4 course out. I think that was just like a Lamaze class type of thing she learned. That actually doesn't help at all.
Guys, the chugging of that. So it's like, it's like
This oddly has not bothered me so much. I'm going to finish my Flaming Hot Mountain Dew.
I'm so lightheaded right now. So lightheaded.
Maybe I'm dead and you guys just don't know it. This whole episode's been like a episode of just a Sixth Sense. I've been dead the whole time.
Oh, guys, that was a mistake.
Yeah, just my lips are burning right now, and I think it's because I like that piece of Carolina Reaper kind of like stuck right there at the top, the middle there, and I just sucked it up like I was Hannibal Lecter. And that's the burning the most right now. I think I'm okay. Cotter.
I'm not. Oh, thank you.
Ooh. The reinforcements have come in. Mac has brought in some ice cream. We have cookie two-step and just plain old vanilla from good old Bluebell. Cotter, how's it going right now? How do you feel?
I'm so lightheaded.
Like on the most lightheaded you've ever been in your life?
The most lightheaded I've ever been after a Torture Tuesday. I mean, I'm still shaking a little bit. The heat, thankfully, is going away. The chip, dude, I think I am so jaded when it comes to hot challenges anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing has topped that first or second Death Nut challenge. I mean, the heat on that chip was intense. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't the hottest thing I've ever had. It was the Mountain Dew concoction that killed me. I mean, it was disgusting. The chunks of the pepper, gelatinous is the best way to describe them.
Yeah.
I mean, that and the saltiness, what is it, tahini?
Yeah, tahini, yeah.
There's a weird saltiness that normally, salty and sweet, that's going to be great. It was not great. It was not great.
Once again, guys, we used Mike's Hot Honey, and we used some tahini to make a nice, beautiful rim for our Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. Now, I'm already starting to feel it in my stomach. It took just a few minutes, and now I'm starting to feel the heat in my stomach, which is not great.
I'm good for a second. We're going to come right out of stop set here.
Oh, man, you're not doing good, man. It's not looking good.
No. So lightheaded. The chugging of that was brutal.
Yeah, the chugging was the worst, without a doubt. Not our finest moment there. But thank you, everyone, for chiming in and hanging out with us this morning on the live stream. Jamie says, we gingers do take heat and pain a little different than most. Yes, we do. Emotional and physical. I agree.
Thomas hit us up with a text. Quit whining, little bitches. My 17-year-old grandson did that.
Not quite. I'm guessing he probably didn't go all the way like we just did. But once again, guys, Torture Tuesday, we just finished the duel. We didn't exactly follow the rules, though. It was a one-chip challenge featuring Pepper X, and then we followed that up with this beautiful mixture of that honey, the tahini, the muddled Carolina Reaper, and Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. I mean, I feel like we went all the way. Like, I don't feel like we went the easy route with this, Cotter. What do you think?
No, we did not half-ass this Torture Tuesday. We came back in style. I feel really good.
Yeah, so that's our very first one, guys.
Oh,
and we're going to we do Torture Tuesdays every other week. So 2 weeks from today will be our next Torture Tuesday. We already have it lined up. Do you want to reveal it?
Give us a second. We got to be back on the air. Welcome to Torture Tuesday, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. Guys, we just did the duel, kind of like a one-chip challenge. Pepper X, 3 million plus on the Scoville. It was like a potato chip, which was weird.
Yeah, it looked like a Pringle, really.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, they can't get the consistency of a hot chip right. They're always so stale, and eating them stale just hits me with the gag reflex right away. It's just so rough.
You were on the ledge of possibly puking, which would be the first on camera here at the Cotter and Marshall Show. Now, last time we did a heat challenge, I went to the bathroom, puked 8 times.
Yeah, you did.
That was with the Death Nut Challenge Volume 3. This one I surprisingly took well.
Yeah, you did.
I think here's the thing. I am absolutely emotionally devoid from heat challenges now. Maybe I'm impervious.
I think so. I think you definitely build up a tolerance because while that was hot, don't get me wrong, stupid hot, it was not nearly as hot as the Death Nut or that first one-chip challenge. Those affected me worse on a heat level. It was step 2 of this Torture Tuesday that has kicked my ass. That was the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew, muddled with Carolina Reaper, grown in your own backyard.
Yeah.
We were supposed to chug it. I failed that. I got the first half down, and then I had to tag you in. You pounded this thing in like 2 chugs. Hats off to you. The pepper in there was gelatinous. I don't know what the Mountain Dew did to this pepper.
Right.
But it was not good.
Well, imagine what the Mountain Dew, the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew that we just drank, imagine what it's doing to our insides.
I don't want to.
I mean,
I don't want to.
Do you get medical problems from doing all these heat challenges? Like, I know there's people who do these heat challenges for a living. Like,
yeah.
Do they have to, like, get their pancreas or gallbladder taken out? Do they have, like, a lifetime of, like, I don't know,
I mean, eventually,
hot lips or something like.
Is that a medical condition?
Yeah. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to us?
I mean, it's got to eventually. I mean, it can't help like an ulcer situation, right? It's got to eat away at the lining of your stomach.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's going to be good for us.
No.
Actually, does it help lose a few pounds, a couple of LBSs?
I mean,
I'm looking forward to this. I would do the challenge again.
Well, I mean, later on today, you're going to be losing some LBs here in a little bit. I mean, that's a for sure thing.
It's definitely going to hit me hard later, for sure.
I am still lightheaded right now. I've never been this lightheaded for this long after a challenge.
Yeah, you're changing. Your old man body, the chemistry is changing. And you're not the way you used to be as a younger man.
Well, no, that's 100% true. I don't even know how to rank this. I mean, this is up there with one of the worst Torture Tuesdays. It was just disgusting, which is what you want. It was hot, which is what you want.
Yeah.
Close to puking. I mean, this checks all the boxes.
Oddly, and once again, maybe because I'm half dead at this point, I thought that was kind of easy.
Are you serious?
I thought that was kind of easy. We're on opposite sides of the fence here.
Well, I mean, like I said, the chip part, cool. If that was the only part of the Torture Tuesday,
Yeah.
I'm with you. Easy. Second half, man.
Ooh.
No, thank you.
I chugged it.
Yeah, you did.
I chugged it.
Yeah.
I know. I wish if I was in a frat and that was puke, I'd have chugged it and won all the money.
All right, so here's the deal. Torture Tuesday season is back every other Tuesday. So every 2 weeks, we do a new Torture Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the next one is.
Well, it's because you're so lightheaded, Connor.
It is.
So we'll go ahead and make this announcement right now. 2 weeks from this very day, we are going to finally put into practice something I bought months ago. That's right, Cotter.
Oh, yeah.
The Fart Launcher 3000 will make its debut on the Cotter and Marshall Show. We'll debut it on the live stream here in just a few moments. It will include regular fart spray and liquid ass. That is 2 weeks from this very day. Yes, we're 2-year-olds, but you love us. The Fart Launcher 3000 will make its debut here on the Cotter and Marshall Show.
All right, thank you to everybody for checking out Torture Tuesday. Thank you to everybody who checked out the stream for the first time. See, that's what you guys get when you're on the stream. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Coming up next, we still have a show to do, man.
Yep, we do.
We're going to quiz Marshall in the face. It's all about NFL quarterbacks. We'll see how he does. Here's AC/DC. It's Shot in the Dark. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1.
I just asked Mac to grab the fart launcher. Just want to debut it a little bit here on the live stream. She's holding it with the very tips of her fingers here. So this is the Fart Launcher 3000. I purchased for $13 on Amazon. I also hooked up Horde member Wanda with one of them. But it's a pretty miraculous machine. So you just press in on the fart spray right here, and then you pull back the lever, and then you just spray it right into the person's face. Now, Cotter, I have volunteered you to go solo next Tuesday, or next Torture Tuesday, 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
With the Fart Launcher 3000.
Yep, I'm in, man. I'm in.
So what's really cool about this is they have these fart sprays that go little cartridges. So I will actually be Frankensteining one together and pouring liquid ass into a cartridge. Now, I'm not going to tell you the difference between the two.
Okay.
And when I fart spray you next week, it'll be a surprise each and every time.
Legitly, if you had hit me with that now, I would probably puke.
What if just regular fart spray?
I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out.
All right. Well, once again, the Fart Launcher 3000 officially makes its debut 2 weeks from today on Torture Tuesday. Mac, what did you think of Torture Tuesday today?
I'm a little scared. I.e. the silence.
Do you think you could have done what we did today?
Nope. I would have been passed out. Sorry, there's a whole tub of ice cream.
You can move it. It's fine. The ice cream doesn't define who you are as a person. You can move it. I don't want the ice cream.
Well, then why did I bring two flavors?
Why did I bring two? For our enjoyment.
I'm a nice person.
You are a very nice person. That's why we like you.
May I have a paper towel of some sort, not one that's used preferably?
Yes.
Thank you.
Here you go. Sorry, guys. We're just cleaning up from Torture Tuesday. Sorry if we're not super active on the stream right now.
Oh, it's over here. Sorry. I'm still feeling it in my stomach, guys. I'm telling you, it's still there.
Did you eat anything this morning?
I did. I had rice pilaf for breakfast.
What the hell is that?
It's just
shit is that?
it's rice. Rice pilaf?
Rice peel. What is that?
Pilaf. It's just a style of rice. We had it for dinner last night, so I figured, it'd be a little get some carbs in me. Carb up.
Ooh.
Cotter just threw away the glass. The whole time.
Yes. Yeah, we decided we're going to
We don't
throw
need
away
that.
the glass.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Good morning, guys. Thank you for hanging out, Cotter and Marshall Show. I'm still feeling the effects of this. I just burped, and I burped up, Carolina Reaper.
Oh, thanks for doing that in my general direction. I appreciate that.
I muddled Carolina Reaper. My mouth is on fire again. I'm not as lightheaded as I was. I'm still feeling the effects of that. Dude, my stomach. Today's not going to be a good day.
Yeah. I am surprisingly doing very well. I feel a very slight heat in my stomach, nothing like overly ridiculous.
Right.
So I feel oddly really good after that Torture Tuesday. Oh, my face is just always red. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I touched my face with some Carolina Reaper. It's fine. It'll go away. It's fine.
All right. It is time for... Marshall to get quizzed in the face.
Quiz me in the face, baby.
There's no rest after a Torture Tuesday.
No,
so
we got show to do.
We still do. So here you go, Marshall. I think you're going to nail each and every one of these today. It's all about NFL quarterbacks. I'm going to give you 3 quarterbacks who all, at some point in time, played for the same team.
Okay.
You just have to give me the team that they all 3 played for.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, here we go. Time to quiz Marshall in the face. Number 1, we're starting... This is the biggest gimme of gimmies. Mitch Trubisky, Jim Harbaugh, Jim McMahon.
Oh, absolutely. That is the one and only Chicago Bears.
That is correct.
So I just wanted to ease you in.
Right.
So there you go. 1 for 1. We knew that was going to happen. Here we go.
Luring me into a sense of security, and I like that, Cotter. Thank you.
Number 2, NFL quarterbacks. Alex Smith, Jeff Garcia, Steve Young.
Ooh, that would be the San Francisco 49ers.
That is correct.
All right, 2 for 2. So NFL quarterbacks, giving you 3 quarterbacks who all played for the same team. You have to give me the team they played for. Here we go. Mark Bolger, Jim Everett, Roman Gabriel. Mark Bolger, Jim Everett, Roman Gabriel.
Oh, my gosh. St. Louis Rams? Or Los Angeles Rams?
That is
okay,
correct.
Yeah. Either St. Louis or Los Angeles. The Rams. That's good.
The only name I remembered out of those is Bolger.
Number 4, Michael Vick, Chris Chandler, Chris Miller.
That would be the Atlanta Falcons.
That is correct.
4 for 4.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 5, and then we'll take a break. Brett Favre, Warren Moon, Fran Tarkenton.
That would be a team we talked about earlier today, the Minnesota Vikings.
That is correct.
5 for 5.
All right, yeah. Quiz in the face. Once again, what is quiz in the face today?
It's 3 quarterbacks, and they all at one point in time had played for the same team. So I'm giving you all 3. You have to tell me which team they played for. Like I said,
I'm killing it.
Early in the show, I predicted 10 for 10. I think that is still going to happen. So we'll find out. Second half, a quiz in the face. Coming up next, Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
So A-Dub came in right when we were just going on the air. He was like, dude, you did really well. Your face, just a big rash. It just looks all red. Got a call. Let's take it. Ooh, I feel the heat in my stomach
I know,
again.
right, man?
It's coming for me.
Rock 106.1, who's this?
This is Robbie.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much.
Cool.
I just heard a football quiz thing.
Oh, yeah, we're quizzing Marshall right now. You guys can just play along by listing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thanks, man.
Robbie, we love you. Woo. Yeah. I mean, outside of some sweat, obviously pain, pain from the chip. The chip was 3 million Scoville unit. I felt every one of those Scoville units. That was tough to take down.
Like I said, the chip, I mean, the biggest part about the chip still was just the consistency and the taste.
Yeah.
They all those hot foods all taste like crap, and just the staleness of the chip gets me every time.
Yeah.
The heat was there. Don't get me wrong. It's 3 million Scoville. It's stupid. But still, the worst part 2. The part 2 of that challenge.
Yeah. I love how confident Robbie was when he called. He's like, yeah, I'm calling in to kick everyone's ass in this football game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not need any ice cream today. I'm honestly, I'm surprising myself. You know, for breakfast this morning, I just ate one of those I bought it at Sam's Club, but it was like it's a waffle, but inside it was like meat and cheese or something. So it was just like it was like a Hot Pocket essentially. It was a breakfast Hot Pocket. So that's what I ate, and apparently that thing is saving me right now. It's taken me to the Wonderland because I don't eat dinner on Monday nights, and I didn't have any dinner last night. So that was probably one of the only things I had in my stomach. And my wife and I decided just not eating dinner is good for probably our health, and also it saves us from having to figure out what to eat after a weekend of debauchery.
Oh man.
Sean says, "Moving, are you smarter?" has thrown off my whole morning. LOL. Well, that's the crazy thing is what we think we were coming into an issue with trivia was we were doing it at 8:30, where a lot of people were busy with dropping kids off or doing this and that, and we were having some trouble getting people sometimes playing the game. I mean, we've only played Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout at 7:30 twice now.
Yeah.
But we've had great response. So I think moving it to 7:30 has opened it up to a new audience that maybe hasn't played it or heard it before. So it's done well, and I think we're going to keep it there from moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think our most listened to time is going to be from a little after 7, probably to about 8:30, quarter till 9. So it's like we hit that 8:30 mark, and it starts to drop off a little bit as everybody gets to work, kids, all that stuff.
And that's obvious. I mean, you could tell from the stream to everything that we do. I mean, just before 7 to about 8:20, 8:30, that's our most listened to time. Trying to be smart, and every time I wipe my face, just use a single towel and then throw it away immediately.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Also, for some reason, if you'd like to rewatch that Torture Tuesday or missed it later on today, I'll be going home and I'll get that video up pretty quickly, and I'll have it as its own thing, and I'll post it on our Facebook page.
Oh, I burped.
Did you just burp the spice back up in your mouth?
The spice and just that Mountain Dew flavor.
Yeah.
No offense, and I'm a big Mountain Dew guy. I get it. It's a novelty. Hats off to him for trying something weird.
Yeah.
Not good.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm.
No.
On the Mountain Dew Flaming Hot scale of supremacy, 0.5.
Wow. Come on. It's not that bad.
1. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is, and that's fine.
Actually, I do enjoy it. It's something, if you get an opportunity to get your hands on one of these guys, if they start mass producing it, the Mountain Dew Flaming Hot, it's pretty cool. It's definitely something to try out.
Yeah, and I agree with that. You should try it. I mean, definitely go for it. It's weird. I like that.
I was in Kroger just the other day. They have some new flavor. It's apple something.
Oh yeah. I think I saw that. All right, guys, be right back. Marshall is getting quizzed in the face, and he is killing it. NFL quarterbacks is today's topic. I figured you'd do good. I did predict a 10 out of 10, so you got 5 more to go. You got this. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to give you 3 quarterbacks, one point in time in their career, all played for the same team. So you have to give me the team they all played for.
I love that you're completely positive this morning when it comes to this. It's a bros, Lipton bros type situation right here. And I love your positivity this morning. We don't get this every day.
That's true. So here we go. Number 6, Danny White, Roger Staubach, Don Meredith.
Ooh. Sorry, the peppers are starting to kick into my stomach right here, right at that exact moment. Roger Staubach. Cowboys? Okay.
That is correct.
Very good. Very nice. All right, number 7, Brett Favre, Lynn Dickey, Bart Starr.
Just say the middle one again.
Lynn Dickey.
Say it faster.
Lynn Dickey.
And then slower.
Lynn Dickey.
And then all 3 again.
Brett Favre, Lynn Dickey, Bart Starr.
I believe that is the Green Bay Packers. Okay,
That is
cool.
correct.
Yep. I just didn't hear it correctly. Thank you for clearing that up.
You're welcome. Number 8, Brett Favre. Chad Pennington, Joe Namath.
That would be the New York Jets.
That is correct.
Are you a big Brett Favre fan? We just didn't know.
I just figured he played for enough teams. Throw them all in there.
You did hit all of his teams.
Number 9, it's 3 quarterbacks all play for the same team. You got to give me the team name. Jameis Winston, Aaron Brooks, Archie Manning.
Ooh, that would be the New Orleans Saints.
That is correct.
So here we go. Going for the perfect score.
The perfecto.
Of Quizzed in the Face.
The Grand Salami.
3 quarterbacks all play for the same team. You give me the team. Here we go. Joe Montana, Mike Livingston, Len Dawson.
Ooh, I may screw this up. Joe Montana,
Mike Livingston, Len Dawson. What team did they all play for?
Oh, my gosh. Chiefs, 49ers. 49ers? Almost got the perfect game.
Oh, Kansas City.
Oh, it's between the two.
Jeez.
I didn't know the other two.
I know. Sorry. There you go. So close, Marshall. So close.
Yep.
All right, coming up, where are we at? I don't even know anymore. Coming up after 9 o'clock, we're going to be joined in studio. I guess we're currently joined in studio by Mac. She's sticking around. We're going to get to Chicks on Dudes. It's coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
All right, Mac. Special appearance. Again, part 2.
I feel like I've been here for 3 hours.
This is what it's like to be a part of the morning show for 48 minutes.
Okay.
You've been a part of the morning show for 48 minutes at this
Exactly
point. We do 4
48
hours.
minutes?
Just about. I think you showed up right at 8 o'clock.
Is Margaret still on?
Mama Margaret, you still around?
Okay.
Hey, Mac, if you would like, I do have a couple extra Carolina Reapers. Do you just want to try one before Chicks on
I
Dudes?
could choose if I do it or not. I will wait 2 weeks.
You'll wait 2 weeks and what?
You don't get to choose.
Yeah, you don't get to choose. Yeah.
No. Well, I won't be here for
These will be rotten by then. Are you sure you just don't want to eat both?
That.
Well, we didn't want to do Torture Tuesday, but we have to.
Do you have to?
Yes, we do. Yeah, contractually obligated to do Torture Tuesday 6 months out of the year, every other week. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It was in our contract.
Wasn't in mine.
But you agreed. You agreed. Well, we're excited to have you on today.
Thanks.
Chicks on Dudes.
Okay.
Cotter, we have 3 questions today. I did notice there were some spelling mistakes, and I fixed those. I'm going to email those to you.
Okay.
At least I'm going to try, if my computer will allow me.
As my stomach is still.
Oh, speaking of stomach, A-Dub just gave me his credit card and said Starbucks on him after I get out of here. So.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
No.
I want the, whatever the cold brew thing is. I'll look up the actual.
Yeah, you're going to have to give me specifics.
What are you getting?
I am going to get, I will tell you.
Are you going to get the apple macchiato? Does it suck?
It doesn't suck. It's just, it would probably be better warm, but I don't want a warm drink right now.
Why not? It's kind of cool outside.
I'm
It's
going
summertime.
to get a grande coffee frap, light ice with 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, heavy cream, double blended. It is
Jesus.
amazing. And it's keto friendly. Bum.
Wait. Did you make that up yourself, or did you, like, someone give you that Starbucks
I found
concoction?
it on TikTok. You can find anything on TikTok.
Yeah, I'd have to download TikTok and care.
Greg asked if Mac, would you deliver him a Starbucks?
Ask A-Dub.
That's not the correct answer. A-Dub would probably tell you yes.
Yeah, I just want the nitro cold brew. That's what I want.
That's all just nitro cold
Nitro
brew?
cold brew. Whatever with did he one with cream? With cream.
With cream.
Yes. But yeah, you can do the vanilla sweet cream. There we go.
So do vanilla sweet cream nitro cold brew.
As big as they'll give me.
Horny for Smoked Meat says, I'll take a giant apple crisp macchiato hot and 2 sandwiches. Oh.
Eric wants hooked up. Yeah, you got a lot of delivering to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Venti vanilla sweet
It's
cream.
Sandy's day off is today, so just run by her house and give her one too.
brew. Okay.
Sandy's part of the horde. We love her.
What do you want?
Greg's ordering up.
What do I want? I don't know. I never go to Starbucks. All I can honestly think about is just a pumpkin spice latte.
You know you want it.
Is there something else?
You know you want it.
Is there
There's
something?
a lot. They do have pumpkin spice lattes, but there's a lot there. I love the mocha,
Mocha what?
the white chocolate
Mocha chocolate latte?
A white chocolate mocha. Have you had? No, you haven't. They have a double shot Starbucks has come out with their coffees in cans. You can get at the gas station. They have a double shot white chocolate mocha. It is delicious. It's not good for you, but it is delicious.
So when I was running, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? The band's Riders. When I was running Riders, Puddle of Mud actually asked for like half a dozen of the triple shot Starbucks, and they drank none of them. So I brought them all home, and I was so tired after our concert. I mean, I'm exhausted at this point. So I get to the house, and my wife's like, well, let's have a couple drinks. And I'm like, I'm not going to make a couple drinks. I'm going to make half a drink and fall asleep. I'm like, hold on, let me try this. So I chugged one of those triple shots. I was up for another hour and a half, and I had 2 drinks. Those things work, and they are insane.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my stomach's starting to
flip. Doing some flippies over there?
Yeah, before it's just like an uneasy feeling. Now it's like that sharp pain in the gut.
I'm actually pretty good, man. I don't know if that waffle thing saved me, but I feel like I crushed today's.
No, you did, man. Ugh.
So there's an article right now. I just Googled Starbucks best drinks. Let's go top 3. Number 3, coming in number 3, Starbucks best drinks, because we're getting Starbucks here, and obviously all of you care. The salted caramel mocha.
Never tried it. That sounds delicious.
Coming in number 2, white chocolate mocha.
That is delicious.
I would go straight up, but yeah, that's fine.
Coming in, number 1 best drink at Starbucks, according to a new list, according to delish.com. Number 1, pumpkin spice latte.
So basic.
They wrote, it would be criminal to end this list with anything else. No, the PSL is the ultimate perennial fave. The reason people quite literally swarm Starbucks mentioned starting August 1st every year, sweet pumpkin, deep espresso, and a cinnamon spread. Sign us up every single time. There was a period after every single one of those words. Boom.
No.
Mac, I would like a PSL, please. Hot. And then what's the thing that gets you going? Espresso. Can I get like they come in shots or something?
It depends on what size you want. Do you want a small, medium, or large?
I don't know. Medium.
Okay, so you want a grande, hot, pumpkin spice latte.
The shot of espresso. I've never done this before. I've literally never not got whatever it says on the board at Starbucks. Am I a coffee person now?
No, but you're basic.
Greg, Cotter, you know what will help your stomach? Burpees. Burpees will help your stomach feel better. Go ahead, try it. I don't like to do burpees when my stomach feels fine.
Do one.
No.
Can you do one?
No. Eric said 12 shots. Taste colors.
What's this taste like? Purple.
Go big or go home.
I mean, how much would 12 shots cost? It'd be like $100. A-Dub has a coffee bill for 4 people for like $180.
Oh, guys.
Are you okay?
No, man. My stomach's feeling weird.
I got nothing. Well, let me tell you why, Cotter. You just ate and drank the dumbest shit on the planet.
And I get why. Still sucks.
Do you think A-Dub would try one of these Carolina Reapers?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think he would.
Are you calling him a bitch?
Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think he would. We've got that 10 o'clock call. But no, he'll use that as an excuse. I don't know if he's watching right now. If you're watching right now, you're going to use that as an excuse. But if they didn't have the 10 o'clock meeting, he still wouldn't do it. He'd come up with another excuse.
Oh. King of excuses.
Yeah. Well, you know what? With his frequency of bathroom use,
oh, yeah.
I probably would recommend not eating that for him.
Yeah, A-Dub has a medical disease that we can't share because it's against the law, but it includes his insides.
So, I mean, with his frequent use of that, any hot pepper like this is probably just a bad idea.
Well, the great news is we're not here much long after the show, so if we does eat one...
That's true, we can bail.
We could bail. And
That's not very nice. I have to be here for a while.
Yeah,
that sounds like a you problem, not
and
me.
there's only one bathroom.
Let's see. Rhett says he'll take one grande Java chip. Please, Mac, delivery zone, Beaufort.
Oh, dude, seriously.
Does she just have to put it inside the county line of Beaufort?
Who was it that said something about move to Bluffton. Yeah, Bluffton's expensive, and radio doesn't pay a lot.
Oh, Rhett did. Rhett wanted you to move to Bluffton.
You're crazy.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is move to Capitol Street, apparently.
Yeah, ain't doing that.
Ooh, good Lord. Yeah. Getting a little heat on the back end here for sure. And by back end, I mean in my stomach, not my literal back end.
Oh, that part's coming.
But once again, thank you for everyone even hanging around at this point. Once again, Cotter, very uncomfortable, you can tell. Once again, thank you for hanging out. Torture Tuesday was a lot of fun today. Every 2 weeks, next up, Fart Launcher 3000. This guy will make its official debut on the Cotter and Marshall Show, not just on the stream.
We're getting to a Torture Tuesday, or at least a variation of a Torture Tuesday, or a device in a Torture Tuesday. We've talked about probably as long as Torture Tuesday's been around. That's mousetraps.
Yeah.
That's going to be a thing later on, too, guys. Yeah. So, FYI. I still think having Mac do the Stone Stairs to Death 1 mile fun run would be perfect.
You think? Well, she does a lot of CrossFit.
That's what I'm saying. So she can, because this is an on location.
Yeah.
Torch Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So we can do it during the show because you and I will both be here.
Right.
So Mac just goes out and does this during the show.
I love that. The only thing we have to figure out is how we're going to include Mac on the live stream. Because
on the video?
Yeah, I think we can talk to Tim. I think there's a way where we can have someone kind of like zoom in.
Yeah.
And they can show up on camera. You okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
But I think that would be a good playing into your strengths.
Sure. So what does this entail other than running?
Have you seen this? Have you been to the Stone Stairs of Death yet? On River Street, down to River Street.
Oh, God, don't kill me.
Have you know what I'm talking about? The ones, all the way down on River Street.
Go straight down.
There's railing. Sure. It's a 1 mile fun run up and down the Stone Stairs of Death.
Oh, God.
So much fun.
Up and down the stairs for equivalent for a mile.
For equivalent of a mile.
So all you have to do, you either have to do that or you have to eat one Carolina Reaper and get shot in the face with liquid ass. That is
I'll run.
How about this? If you really love us and you really like being a part of the Cotter and Marsh Show, which we love having you on.
Because coming in early didn't prove anything, but sure.
What do you think about if you do this run that Cotter's talking about, but at the end you eat a Carolina Reaper? Thoughts? It's better than me asking you to eat one before you run.
At the end of doing all that, I don't think I would care. So, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, on video. And if for some reason,
here? Is Gibby here?
Yeah, is Gibby here? He's our notary. He could verify that. Hopefully he is. Gibby's been working a lot. His bosses don't like him wearing certain devices where he can listen to us. Cotter is dying. All right, guys, rolling into our last hour of the show. What we got coming up is Chicks on Dudes. Cotter, I sent you just a revised verbiage. I cleaned up the verbiage because certain people don't know how to write. Well, it's just people writing into our show. Turns out words are hard.
Maybe
we agree.
They were nervous.
They were nervous. But we got 3 questions for Mac, and then we'll dive into 3 stories of Marshall's music news. Today we'll talk about Ghost and Volbeat going on tour.
Love that.
Very cool. Another tour, Smith and Myers. They just announced a tour yesterday. And then we'll talk about Metallica setting some records again. They're kind of a big deal. Sandy says she's really worried about you, Cotter. I mean, is this something where do we need to call anyone?
No, I'll be fine. I mean, I've hurt worse afterwards. So no, we'll be okay. I'm not needing to ball up like I have in the past. Like the time I did the one chip and I didn't eat beforehand.
Right.
It was me curled up on the floor of my office for a good 45 minutes. The other time was the death nut to where I was curled up on the studio floor.
Yes.
With like my pants down around my knees. Because it was such a good look.
Yeah.
That was the time I
Still
thought,
oddly better than anything Tim wears.
That was the time I really thought I was going to have an accident because I was trying to drive a piece of equipment downtown, and I made it out to Abercorn and went, nope, and I sped through the Kroger parking lot to get here because it would have been bad if not.
Yeah. Have a great day, Sean.
Bye, Sean.
Good luck with that, with your day of things.
Send me chips.
Send Mac.
No, did you see that? He thinks the company may not be making those anymore because he couldn't find them.
Why?
He couldn't find him.
What idiots? I will riot.
Oh, I missed this comment. Sean goes, "Great job, boys. I unfortunately missed the shot of Marshall with the Carolina Reaper chunk hanging out of his mouth like a lion chowing down on a gazelle."
See you, Sean.
Don't worry, you can go back and get that screenshot.
Thank you for being worried, Sandy, by the way, but I think I'll be all right.
Don't say things you don't mean.
I think that's the one and only time I'll ever see Carter cry.
He was crying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was big time.
I got footage.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good first Torture Tuesday to kick off the Torture Tuesday season, and now forever, the duel and the coin will sit up on the pile of junk we have accumulating behind Cotter. At some point, someone's got to be like, "You guys are hoarders, right?"
You're gonna have to start using the second shelf.
Yeah, well, the second shelf's not exactly on camera.
Well, what the heck is that? That scared me.
What?
That mask-looking thing.
Lucha mask.
Oh my god.
Would it scare you if Cotter put it on right now?
Nah.
All right, guys, we're just about 2.5 minutes away from going back on the air. Once again, thanks for joining us this morning. Torture Tuesday was something different. Cotter's still
Beside himself.
dying him.
Yeah, it's getting to my insides, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. 2.5 minutes.
Mac is trying that spicy honey again. She said it was gross the first time, but honestly, it's delicious.
I do like it. I didn't say it was gross. I just said the spices.
I didn't taste any of it. Sorry.
It would be good on some oatmeal. Yeah.
It is fantastic. It's great. I've used it on fried chicken. It is
Tea?
100% great.
I like it.
Hey, happy birthday. 22 years ago, Nine Inch Nails unleashed The Fragile, their first and only double album. Actually, that's not true. They released a instrumental double album called Ghosts. My bad. Also, happy birthday, 17 years ago, Green Day, with possibly one of their most popular and best album ever, American Idiot, came out.
How many?
17. 17 years ago. I was working in radio. I just started.
You and I were, because we did the American Idiot contest with Stone for meet and greets the Green Day on that tour.
Yeah, I remember that.
That would be a cool meet and greet.
Yep, I missed it. I remember this day.
I didn't go either. Stone went back, yeah.
I was supposed to. I missed it because my girlfriend at the time was running late off of work. That's why I broke up with her.
It was a great show, though.
I was going to say, was it Nicole? And
No.
if not, what a bitch.
I do believe, is today Jake Thompson's birthday?
Today is, I think, Jake Thompson's birthday.
There you go.
He's not even here.
Jake doesn't care about celebrating his birthday with us, so thanks, Jake. He didn't show up on my Facebook. Did he?
Mine popped up earlier.
Did he
So.
unfriend you?
He may have. That's actually a very good point.
All right. You want to read the first one? You want me to?
I'll take the first one. You need a second. I may read all three, actually. Just get us in the break. Turn the mics on. Mom Margaret's actually still hanging around. She just wrote one word, Cotter. Tums.
Yeah.
I have some.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's
How much do I, how long, how many minutes?
15 seconds.
Actually, yeah, do it after this. We'll be right back, guys. Good morning. Thank you for hanging out, Cotter and Marshall Show. Right now it is time for some Chicks on Dudes. Guys, got a question? Maybe it's something you can't ask somebody face to face. You're a little embarrassed. You don't want to hear their answer. I get it. You can email into Mac, ask her, give you a brutally honest answer. KM Show at rock1061.com with your question. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mac.
Good morning.
Morning back.
Morning.
All right, Mac's actually been hanging out for the past hour or so here as in case of emergency for Torture Tuesday.
She was our backup, just in case we needed to puke. She was there with a garbage can, just in case one of us died. She would, I don't know, call someone.
I did a very good job.
You did a great job. You did a great job. You got us waters. You got us ice cream. You're about to go get Cotter some Tums.
Yeah.
You've done really well in your Torture Tuesday duties, but now you must shift over to your regular Chicks on Dudes duties.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 2-year-olds. Okay. All right, let's get into our first question, guys. Here's question number 1. Good morning, my basic bitches.
Morning.
'Tis the season. Do girls care if you're a virgin? And should I say that before anything starts? Mac, kick it off.
I don't care if a guy's a virgin or not.
Do you prefer only virgins?
No.
No?
Mac's actually 57 years old. It's how she stays young.
Yeah. He's not wrong. This is a
Do
disguise.
you drink their blood? Or how does that work?
I don't share my secrets.
Sucks their soul from their body.
Do you have to eat a certain portion of their skin to...
I don't share my secrets.
Oh, okay. Just
Mind you, you ate a whole helping of a meal that Mama Margaret made you.
Oh, my gosh. What does she put in it?
What's in it? I don't know now. Okay, back to the question.
Do girls care if you're a virgin? Mac doesn't care.
I don't think, honestly, I don't know. I don't, it's hard to say because, I mean, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care, but it may be different for somebody else. Should you say anything like before it starts? Again, I don't think it really matters.
I wouldn't be, as a dude, if I was a virgin and like I was getting with my first girl,
Right.
my first lady of the night, whatever I'm doing.
You paying for it?
Hey, you know what? You know what? I've seen some stuff. Okay, guys.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying. I don't think I would scream out, "Hey, I'm a virgin." I would try to do my due diligence.
Yeah.
Read the Kama Sutra. You know, I'd
Study up.
I'd go on the Googles and maybe type in certain words like porn and hub. You know, and I would see what all the cool kids are doing, and I would try to emulate some of the moves from maybe the greats.
Yeah, just setting it up here. Hi, my name's Roy. I love long walks on the beach. And hey, yeah, I'm a virgin. Yeah, that's probably not the best move.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
I mean, I think it's weird too. I don't know if I'd say anything. I think would it matter depending on what you're looking for? I mean, if you were just looking for, hey, I just need a little satisfaction tonight.
That's a little different.
Probably not you're not picking the virgin.
Right.
But maybe it was a long-term relationship. You're willing to give it some time.
Yep.
You can mold the person into what you want. Maybe not bad.
Now, actually, this could be a good thing if you're a virgin. Some people sell their virginity. So maybe you could make some money off it. Maybe you're a really good-looking dude, and you're like, you know what? Highest bidder.
I think that's illegal, but sure.
I mean, sort of, if you want to think that way.
Okay.
But also, I think money. So think about it that way.
Each to their own opinion.
All right, well, let's squeeze in one more question, guys, before we hit up break. Here's question number 2. I'm going to handle the questions today, Cotter. I hope you don't
that's
mind.
completely
You seem to
fine.
be feeling the
Out
effects
of it.
still from Torture Tuesday. Question number 2, Mac. Morning chicks.
Yep.
So I'm the type of guy who really gets shy when approaching a girl I like, and I'm not that confident. So I'm not sure whether just to be me or approach a girl I like with my shyness and then try to be cool and fake confidence. What kind of advice can you give a guy who maybe he's not so confident? How should he approach a female? Like overconfident, or should he try to say, "Hey, I'm kind of shy. This is the real me"? You think that's the way to go?
I would rather somebody come to me, as the real version of them, not anything fake anything. I don't want that.
The fake's going to come back and bite you in the ass in the end.
Yeah.
Even just with confidence, even just to have a little bit of bravado, because no female I don't think wants a meek, shy guy. They want a guy that's super relatable. So I think having a little bit of confidence, you got to pump yourself up. Like you pumped me up earlier when I did Place in the Face. I think sometimes you got to pump yourself up. You're like, all right, Marshall, you got this. You got this. Talk to this girl. And then if the first thing you do is your voice cracks when you talk to her, super relatable. And if it doesn't, you know what? Have a little gusto behind you.
Or throw up.
That's what Goddard almost did earlier. You almost picked up a chick earlier, Goddard. Congratulations.
No, I'm not saying you can't be confident, even if it's a little bit of, you're faking it a little bit to get yourself the courage to go say something. Yeah, once again, it's like the virgin thing. I wouldn't go flashing the big neon sign that I'm a virgin. I probably wouldn't go flashing the big neon sign that I'm shy and timid.
Do you still have that sign?
I do.
I'm still a virgin
I'll sell
sign?
that.
Yeah.
I'll sell that. Is that cool?
Very nice.
But I think, I think, you don't want, just be you. But if you got to amp it up a little bit, amp it up a bit.
Yeah, you don't need to go to the Biff Tannen from Back to the Future level of confidence.
Please don't.
But just like a suave Marty McFly style of confidence,
Yeah,
I think
I
would
like
do.
Marty McFly.
Yeah, there you go. Just without the Parkinson's.
We'll be right back. More Chicks on Dudes. One more question to go. Pretty reckless. Only love can save me now. It's the Cotter and
You find that
Marshall
sexy
show.
to dude?
Rock
Oh my
106.1.
Or something.
What's that?
You're gonna get hit by lightning or something. That dude can't help. He's in Parkinson's.
What if he walked over and you're like, you got some sweet dance moves? And you're like, nah, it's just the Parkinson's. Hey, Mac. Oh, what? We can't have a good laugh about Parkinson's nowadays? Am I canceled now?
McFly.
So, and this is legit. Parkinson's organization in Illinois that we helped promote their event.
Mhm.
They did an event called Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
Yeah.
I mean, they embraced what it was and they had some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Mm-hmm.
I'm really trying not to laugh.
You're really not? It's not, you're not doing it well. That face. All right. So we got one more question for Mac. It's a relationship question, Mac. So I hope you're ready. A relationship 5 years. Have you been in a relationship of 5 years?
Does on and off count?
We'll say yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got a question for you about a relationship of 5 years. That'll be coming up here in about 3.5 minutes.
That's gonna be rough.
Do you have time to get Cotter that Tums so he doesn't die?
Do I? Yes, I do.
Yes. Thank you. Hopefully it's not too far away.
I was going to say, if you pulled it out of your pocket, you could have given it to me before the last break.
Ooh. Cotter's getting moody. Give me that Tums. Is it bad? Stay in front of the camera so we can see your pain.
Sorry. It's just, it's okay. It's better. It's better now.
Is it? It doesn't look much
It's
better. I don't know how I'm doing this. Maybe because I haven't stood up yet. Maybe that's like kind of the thing. I'm staying in this crouched position, so it's not really getting me.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my gosh, how do you say your name? Sha'een? Nicole Bray says, I'd like a salted caramel mocha macchiato, please. Port Wentworth. Oh, that's great. We'll have that delivered to you. How do you say your first name? Shainne. How do you say that? Sha'een? 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 I'm sorry. We're terrible with names, obviously. Okay, Mac to the rescue with Tums.
Assorted fruit. Ooh, extra strength. How many do you take?
For you, probably just take all that.
Just take the whole
Take all of them. All right, guys, we're about 2.5 minutes away. Got one more question for Mac for Chicks on Dudes this week. Once again, thank you for joining us, Mac.
Welcome.
Tomorrow, we are going to be joined by a member of POD, Payable on Death. They're playing a show at Victory North tomorrow. We'll be talking to them on the show. We'll also have Lauren Wolverton of Connect Savannah. Also, their new podcast of What Are We Doing?
I refuse to listen to their podcast until they have us on.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
That's my rule.
That's fair.
Until they invite us on the podcast, I'm not listening.
Huh.
Mama Margaret says, if it's important to the other person, they will ask. Otherwise, mouth shut when it comes to the virginity.
She knows it.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean she knows it?
She knows a lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just saying she overall knows a lot of things.
Yes.
But not specifically about virginity.
That's not my business. Nor do I want it to be.
She's taking a few back in her day, you know?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Mama Margaret ruined some guys.
Okay.
Still
All
thinking of-
right. Let it go.
Still thinking about her.
Gotta check another one up on the bedpost.
Yep. Yep. There's a couple guys out there that still have candles lit every night. And they're like, I let a good one go. That Margaret.
It's like, you know,
Sweet Margaret.
it's like the candles you get at the famous people, but they look like the religious candle.
Yeah.
It's just Mama Margaret's face on it. They light that up every night.
They just clipped out pictures from Facebook and they just taped it onto the candle
She ain't got no Facebook.
over the Pope's face.
They lay in bed every night looking at their wife going, "You're not Margaret.
You're not Margaret.
You're not Margaret."
There's only one
gross.
Margaret.
Roy would be ashamed.
Greg?
Mm.
Never heard of him.
Got about 30 seconds, guys.
All right, one more question for Mac. Then we do Marshall's music news, and then we wrap up for the day. Once again, thanks for hanging here late in the Cotter and Marshall show. Big show tomorrow as well. Hope you guys are going to come hang with us tomorrow as well.
All right, guys, be right back. Hanging out in the studio with Mac from Bob 1069. Chicks on Dudes. You got a question for Mac? You can email the show, kmshow@rock1061.com. Mac, you ready for question number 3?
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Here's question number 3. Hey, chicks, I am totally not physically attracted to my girlfriend of 5 years anymore. What should I do? We live together, have a dog, and a business together, so separation will be messy. Mentally, we are somewhat compatible. Should I end things because we've tried, but the attraction seems lost?
Cut it.
Max says cut it.
Really?
Yeah.
Cut it. Life is too short, yet so long to be living with somebody for the rest of your life that you are not physically attracted to. I'm sorry.
What if she said, I'm keeping the dog?
There's plenty of dogs you can get from the shelter.
You know what? But that's not your dog, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there are different.
This is true.
Ooh, this is a terrible situation. They live together.
It is a terrible situation.
The dog plus a business. The business is the worst part, and especially if it's a successful business. If this isn't a mutual situation, that's going to get ugly quick.
Yeah, that was my thing. It depends. I mean, not that it depends, because I do agree with Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Life's too short. I think eventually this is going to end. You got to end it.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that, I think depends on how successful the business is. I mean, is it something going well? Is it a side hustle? I mean, is it your main source of income?
Ooh.
Because, I mean, if you get into the main source of income and, have potential for this business to grow, you leave, you're out. I mean, the business is going to be hers. And unless you're willing to go to court.
Yeah. I mean, the legal documents,
Yeah, that's especially, it's very important to be the one that sets up the